What's going on, y'all? This is for your boy by Nature TV, and I'm here with three of my closest friends on and off YouTube. We have Josiah's World TV, we have Terrence, aka Giving You the Real Tea, and we have Jamar 84. We're all here for a brand new panel-esque show that we want to call Boys Night Out. It's basically where we have four intelligent, handsome ass gay men talking about everything under the sun, unfiltered, unrehearsed, and everything else. Okay, and we're here to gag and have a good time. Sai is here to show his taco meat on his chest.
OMG.
Um, Parents is here to. I don't know what he here to do. I don't know if he's gonna be messy or not. And Jamar is here to throw his shade, and I'm here to be innocent, like I always am. So yeah.
Boy, bye.
Oh, so you're gonna start off the new show with a
We
lie?
gonna, okay, we're gonna start off that way. Okay, bet.
We gonna start off with a lie?
Wow.
What's the lie?
What did you just say?
That I'm the innocent one, and that's all true.
Tell us about
Girl, please. Like,
tell us about last weekend,
Tell you
Shirley.
what.
please do.
Let's go into the show because we're not going to start this. You know what? When you call people your friends, especially your best friends, they like to try to use that and try to expose you, and it's just sad.
I mean,
I
did something
never do
bad
that to none of
happen?
that. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! You really fishing, ain't it? You fishing? You really fishing? It's okay though.
Well, she in her bag, honey.
Oh, I'm not in my honey. I'm not in my bag. But anyway, we're gonna play games tonight. Talk some hot topics tonight. We're gonna talk about some personal stories tonight. And at the end, towards the end of the show, people in the can ask us questions. I will put them on the screen, and we all can answer them. Cause I know Terrence gonna answer the questions.
We putting the people on the screen. Oh, okay. That should be interesting. Child.
Question on the screen or whatever. So yeah, yes, we're gonna have a good time tonight, honey. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Good
Before we
old
get
monkey
into the
time.
show, I want everybody to know that this would not be just on my channel. We're gonna rotate this shit around so everybody can be able to get some kind of monetary gain from it. Jamar still got to learn how to do StreamYard because he don't
Put
get
it on
copyright.
Terrence. Put it on Terrence's channel and then my channel first, so I can buy the premium real quick. I know how to work it, but I'm just gonna gotta get the premium stream.
Why you need the premium?
Don't you need a premium? Don't you need that for?
Only
No.
if you plan on having more than 6 people.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Never mind.
And
No.
if you want to do like branding or overlays and stuff like that, then you can pay for it. But if you just using it just to cackle and kiki up here and do this, ain't no need to get it.
Oh. Well, shit. You learn something. I mean, well, shoots. You learn something new every day.
Terrence,
Mhm.
is your Cash App the one that says RDog30?
Yep.
I thought that
Okay.
shit said Raw Dog. I'm like, really?
Ooh, child.
It
Probably
reminds me
They
of
calling
this.
me whore now.
It reminds me of this.
Can you imagine what they'd call
Production.
me if that was my Cash App?
Breed it raw. But I'm old school.
We old school. We do Coco Dorm.
Okay, period. Okay, Poppy Buds USA. That's old school.
Oh my
Back
god!
during the dial-up days. That's back during dial-up days. Don't see everybody forget.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Who is y'all favorite name? I'm not gonna say it all, but who's y'all favorite name on there? Mine is Rio. I used to love Rio on there. Remember Rio? I used to love. I forgot his name. Oh my goodness, but he was fine. He would have big old hunky muscles. Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Well, that could be a lot of people.
Yeah, that could be a lot of people. Yeah. Oh, Sarge, the bottom.
Sarge was fine.
The big muscle bottom. Oh my goodness!
But when I couldn't take Sarge. I started laughing at Sarge because once I saw Sarge get clowned by T.S. Madison.
What? Oh, I'm taking a shot. I'm possum. I'm possum. I'm possum. I'm possum.
I was. They had their whole "You My Gardener" storyline, and she was bringing him lemonade.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. I have
But I
not
do
seen
love
that
some
one.
SARS now. He's still fine. I'm just like,
Listen, don't get me wrong. I seen some of T.S. Madison's work. I ain't gonna lie, she rattled with the best. She give it with the. I'm not gonna hold her, but
I
I
know, but
couldn't take it seriously. No shade.
it was just SARS being this huge muscle man getting wore out by this.
Yeah, she definitely a wear your ass out now. That's real shit.
I have never seen a T.S. Madison
She gonna
video. I have never seen one.
don't let
I,
her top you. She turned into
I think
Timothy when she top you because she
I
gonna wear
heard.
your ass out.
I heard.
Do you hear me?
Oh.
she didn't turn to Timothy that video. She was still pussy combo, just wear him out. But you
I
like that?
saw what her. I was like, ooh, I ain't never think about it, but maybe if you get me drunk enough. Nah, never mind. No.
You know,
This live, she gonna be in
You
that's
tears.
can
just.
count, you can count me. You can count me out of that conversation, honey.
I agree. I agree,
But
Scotty.
no,
Listen. No disrespect to our trans women, but it's just not my thing. I just don't. This is not my thing in the bed. I need a yeah. I would like the man. If I ever do top, okay. I mean, if I ever do bottom, I will need I want to see big muscles pressing against me. Just not my thing.
well,
No shade.
back to answer your question. I think one of my favorites from that era was XL.
Oh yeah, XL. Oh my God. Do you know who my extra favorite is? Oh, he had a foot fetish. I don't remember his name. Oh my goodness. But he had different hairstyles. Like I think he was like African.
Oh, I
I
don't.
can't.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Listen, when it comes up to my mind, I'll say it. But
Knockout.
not knock. I love knockout too, but not knockout.
Fuck
He,
her. I don't like the way she did my friend. She tried to play my friend for dust. I don't like her. But I will say this. I'm gonna be real. Back then, I used to have a real huge thing for Tiger Tyson because I wanted to take his dick so bad because so many people said they couldn't, and I just wanted to do it just to say I could.
I thought you were gonna say Castro.
Uh, uh, I don't.
um,
I saw her in real life, and I'm calling her for a reason. I met her short ass in real life, and it was just like. I mean, I used to feel that way about him, but then
Those clips of him getting wore out, that high ass pitch. I'm like, bro, you have the deepest voice, but when that thing gets to thanging back there, she is a high C sharp,
but he could take it good though.
baby. This is why you're the innocent one. None of these people, you full of shit.
I'm still trying to find that guy.
I
Like,
don't. I don't watch porn, so I wouldn't
Why?
know.
That don't mean you don't.
Why?
That does not mean that you cannot participate in the activities.
Right. Can I ask that question without you getting offended? Why exactly don't you watch porn? What don't you like about it, or what doesn't excite you about it?
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that I have an issue with it. I just never felt like I just gotta watch porn. Like I don't know. I don't have nothing against anybody else that watch it. I just don't. Like it's just like people
Baby,
being on like Jack and Grinder and shit like that. I ain't never had a Jack, never had a Grinder, never had a BGC, never had Adam for Adam. I don't know nothing about none of that. But everybody that I know knows a lot about it. So
are
it's
you even
like
gay?
it, it's under. I understand, friend.
sometimes I don't believe.
Um,
Baby, I
Sometimes
had
I don't
every.
believe I'm gay.
but the person that I was talking about was Bam Bam. Do y'all remember Bam Bam, the bird
Oh Lord,
person?
yes, of
Man,
course I know
listen.
Bam
I
Bam. I
love Bam
love
Bam.
Bam
He's
Bam.
one of
Bam
my
Bam
top.
is so fine, child. Lord, his chocolate
He's one of
sauce
my
is
top
so
two
fine.
favorites.
I love me some Bam Bam.
Me
I do.
too.
The hottest scene that he was in for me was when he was getting fucked by Mr. Cali. because he
Oh,
kept trying to say he ain't want to take no dick, but he made him take
when they were
it.
playing
He
with the
ripped them
toys,
drawers. He ripped them drawers, and he got the thrust that all he could do was just lay there in total ecstasy.
Ooh.
Baby.
Yeah.
Are we going like old school or modern?
But but I know we have a game that we about to play real quick
Baby.
to change the subject.
Oh Lord.
Child.
This game is kill, marry, fuck, and Terrence is in charge of this game. Now we do not know who the names are that he's going to call. At first, I said it was going to be like three names, but it could be however many he wants it to be. Um, but
Oh,
then
but
again,
can we
no.
do three at a time, please?
So I guess so. It just depends on how many he wants to do. So it's Mary Fuck Kill, the YouTube edition, pretty much. It's different YouTubers, and he's gonna name them, and it's gonna be like Mary Kill Fuck. Do not know who's name, and I'm scared to figure out who are the three he gonna name, but I'm gonna
I
let
ain't
him
scared of
have
shit.
it. Go
I ain't scared of man.
All right.
ahead.
I'm open for whatever. I said I was gonna be open minded as hell tonight, so I'm ready.
Because I know Scotty wants this to be halfway monetized, we gonna rename it Punch, Marry, or Kill. Who
Baby,
you
if we were
hunting,
worried
who
about
you
monetization,
marrying, who you
I
killing.
can exit right now. If we
Um,
if we worried
so
about monetization, I can exit right now.
Hurch. All right, we gonna say they hurching.
Okay,
All
her.
right, who am I gonna pick? Lord, ooh, I would be messy, but I said I won't. All right. All right. Fuck, marry, or kill.
Who going first?
I'ma just put it out there. Fuck, marry, or kill King Payne from last night.
Wait.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I would have to kill because his energy that gave me on that first episode last night. I know we'll talk about it. I was a little turned off. I'm not gonna lie because you came for the girls the first season, and I really don't know that much about you. So at this time today, I will kill.
Oh. Myself,
Bye.
I'm a kill only because you a girl like me. We both sisters. We can't do nothing but bump purses. So it's gonna be a kill. No shade, but it's gonna be a kill for me.
See, when I have sex with somebody, I go off also like your personality and like how you are mentally, and just like doing that. I mean, maybe his sex game is really good. Who knows? But I just can't really just see myself envisioning having sex with you right now. Maybe if I get to know you more throughout the series, but not right now.
I'll just feel like
For
I'm
me,
laying up with
probably
T-Pain.
not T Pain. For me, it would probably be kill for me because um he's it would be kill for me just because of the fact that I don't see him in a like a sexual or romantic way. So that's why it would be kill for me. Like when I look at him, it's not like I'd be like, I want to fuck you, or I want to date you, or something like that. That doesn't have to be a bad thing either,
Mhm.
because I'm pretty sure
Mm-mm.
I might not even be his type either. So
Right.
that's
Exactly.
just that on there for me.
So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try to do this the smart.
he's somebody cool. I would be cool, like at at the club. We see we drunk, off the $2 wells, and like, oh hey friend, or hey, Kiki, and
Yeah, yeah, that's
for
what I see.
real.
This
That's what
this
I
is the
see.
plan. This is the plan. I'm gonna marry her and then kill her for the life insurance.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I
Jesus.
know that's right. I'm still ain't mad at that.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
Next.
still ain't mad at that. Listen, you marry for stability, not love. You can learn to love the motherfucker later. Moving on.
Maybe.
Maybe, right.
I can't.
I'm so weak.
Fucking hell.
All right. The next one, this is gonna be a good one. Rico with a K from Chasing Atlanta. Fuck, marry, or kill.
Oh, my word.
Oh, woo, listen. I would marry. I love me some Rico. I don't even care for like well let me not even go there. I love Rico. I think that he's handsome, he's attractive, he's on his ish. However, there are also a little things that I don't like about him, but I feel like in marriage that can work out. So we can have our sex benefits, we can marry, we can live a happy life, we can make things work. Yeah, but he's a little passive aggressive, but we can work with that. He's a little passive aggressive in the messy shade, but we can work with that. Don't chuckle.
Who's next?
Rico with a K. I would marry. I will marry. I will marry because I'm classy based like that. I ain't about to be. He ain't about to just be my side piece because that's what it would be. He'd be my hoe. It wouldn't be the other way around.
Right.
But
he gives me like Drake vibes. Like, oh
yeah,
well, not
like
Drake,
I
but
like Rico. Like
Drake.
Rico to me, he seems like he's a ball of fun. He's obviously about his shit. He about his business. He about his music. I like that. I mean, he can be a little passive aggressive with, when it comes teetering on the little messy side. But other than that, like he checks the boxes for me. Like I have more good things than dislikes. So I'll marry him.
Scotty.
Scotty, what about you?
I hear what you guys are saying, but
oh Lord, here she goes.
I do think that he's handsome and all of those things, talented, all of those things, but he's a Drake kind of guy, and I don't really go for the Drake kind of guys. I normally, which is probably what I don't necessarily need, but I don't necessarily go for the Drake guy. I normally go for, and I'm slowly getting out of that. Um, I don't go for the Drake guys. I normally go for that.
You normally go for the what?
I normally go
You normally
for
go for the what?
guys like Ace Hood or a Two Chainz or something like that. Those are the type of guys I normally like. I don't really like.
Oh,
We're
I can
about to
see
get
that.
real
I
petty.
can see that. You give me like the male version of Mary J. Blige tease, where not necessarily you like hood dudes that like is toxic, but you like you a little to it. I got you.
Like
Somebody
MC
who's more
Light had the song
straightforward,
"I Need a
more
Rough."
stern. Mm-hmm.
Like how MC Light said she had the MC Light had the song called "I Need a Roughneck" or whatever the fuck the song was. That's pretty
Yeah.
much me.
Child.
But I'm coming out of it though. But I would say that Rico, out of my toxic ass mind, Rico is marriage material though. I would say that much. I can
Right.
tell him that. So my answer would probably be marrying. Even though I probably wouldn't in real life, but my answer would be marrying because he
It
is
will it
married.
will be some things that we might have to kind of work out to learn to communicate your passiveness, aggressiveness. But we can work on some things and it's all good.
Now let Jamar go, even though I already know what that answer gonna be, child.
You would be surprised.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm not gonna marry Rico. I'm gonna fuck him though.
I know that's right.
And I say that because of just how, because like when I didn't really get to know Rico like that, if he was just like the personality on the show, it would have been married. But like when you kind of build somewhat of a type of relationship, it's kind of different to try to imagine yourself to be that kind of romantically involved with somebody. And I feel like he'd be a great husband to somebody, but I just don't feel like it would be for me.
I feel you.
And I feel,
That's fair.
you know what it is. Rico gives me the kind of vibe that like my last two boyfriends had, where it's like when we first start getting to know each other and meet each other, we may be into each other, but like that foundation of later on you feel like, oh, we were actually just better off as friends as opposed to trying to add that romantic aspect to it. That's what Rico gives me.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. Who gonna be the ooh, Lord, should I be messy? Yes, I should. I really should. Um,
And just what up, like the pastor say, whatever's on your heart, just say it at this point.
you know what?
Cause he won't.
I want to be messy and petty, and bitch, I am. Cause the bitch won't
Okay.
want me to name her anyway, so I'ma name the tight asshole.
Oh,
4 from G Status ATL Hustle because that bitch feel like everybody want her. Kill, gas chamber, electric chair. I want it to hurt bad. I don't want that bitch to be put down like a rabid dog. I want her to feel her itch up. Kill that hoe. High nooner, hanger, do whatever the hell it is y'all need to do to her. Put her on the guillotine for all the hell I can. Kill that hoe. Now I'm done.
I don't even know who
I
that
def-
is. Um,
I would
who?
I would pass on that one. I have nothing
No,
to say.
I literally don't know who. Like, I really don't know who that is.
4 is some chick that was on G Status ATL Hustle. She was only up there for about 4 episodes, and her claim to fame is she was on a palace show for MTV. I don't think that even made it. If it did, it only lasted for 1 season. And she came for everybody in the Justice League because nobody saw it for her, and she been trying to get my attention. So I just felt this was just the best way just to say, bitch, I see you, I hear you, I know you've been looking
But
for
get
me.
your
Here
attention.
I go. But this is the only clout you getting off of me is off this game. And you high noon. Yeah. You would
I,
be walking the green mile fucking with me.
listen,
Oh,
I think when it comes to
am I
when it
missing
comes
something here?
when it comes to that show, I really it's been like a
No.
little inconsistent, so I haven't been really watching and knowing the characters like that. So I don't know who that is. I might see him on the street or something, but I really don't know who that is.
And I'm done. All right. That
I
was
must
just a
I,
bit.
mu- I, mu- I must have missed something because
What you miss,
it
girl? What you
seems pretty.
miss?
Must have been
Okay, so
reading
Terrence,
or
so moving
something. The way
on,
you just
is that the only three people that you have, or do you have like any more guys? So that's it.
Um okay, this is a good one because I'm sure my fuck Mario kill for me would be with Lil Nas X. What would it be for y'all?
Oh, he's
Myself
so
personally,
young. Oh my
yeah, I would
goodness.
kill. No shade. No shade. But yeah,
I listen. I would kill. I don't need you in the bed with me. You passing out different type of. I'm a very big energy person. Yes, I might be a Christian, but I'm not paper Bible Christian. If that makes sense. Like I'm really like a big energy person, and I go off on people energy. I don't know all that stuff that he's doing. I don't want you to transfer any demons or anything that you got personally going on to me because when you have sex with somebody, it's called soul ties, and you are literally when you are intimate with that person, you are spiritually tied to that person. So I would have to pass on this case with Lil Nas X because when you play with spirits, it might come back to you. So I'll pass.
I'm fucking. He got nice lips.
I can't.
I
I
would
second that emotion.
I would say fuck, but no, I'm he do got a big thing, girl. It was all over Twitter if y'all ain't seen it. But oh, this is a good one. Chris Sales.
Who?
Chris
Fuck.
Sales.
But I will F you,
You ain't
but
never
don't
seen
say
her.
I
Oh,
would F you, but please don't say nothing because I can't
I
stand
can't
the
stand
sound of
it.
his voice. Okay, just go. Just I need you to be quiet. Just
Put
breathe.
the
And
picture
that's
in
it.
our group message.
All right.
Put the picture in our group message so we can see. Because I don't know who the hell that is for real, for real.
You don't know. Okay, you don't remember Chris and Queen on YouTube back in the day before they broke up.
Yeah,
Who?
I
Oh my god. Okay.
did. I did.
I
I
don't know that
did.
girl.
I did. That wasn't even no shade. I did.
It's okay. It's
Huh?
okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know
ain't
myself
Queen
personally.
Naija?
Yeah. At
Oh,
first,
okay.
she was with him before she got with Clarence.
Yeah,
And
basically.
fuck Mary or kill for Clarence. Oh, I'm fucking. I ain't gonna marry him. I ain't gonna kill him, but I will fuck him. His
I don't
light
know who.
skinned
I don't
ass.
know neither one of these people. So
I don't know
you
who they
gonna have to
are.
give a because I don't know neither one of these folks.
I'm about to send y'all the picture. Um, I don't know who y'all got. Who y'all go throw up in the mix?
Um.
Child.
I was. I look. I secretly
I'm
wasn't
trying.
done with porn stars. So
Okay.
actually, what's weird is like two of them are actually my friends now.
I'm weak. Well, go ahead and name them, child. Don't answer. We will name them.
I can't
um.
have to sit out on this one because I don't know none of these porn stars.
Sherrod.
I would marry
Oh,
Sherrod. I would marry Sherrod only because he my
I
friend
can't.
and I know him personally.
I can't
I
answer
would
that
marry
one.
Sherrod is actually a really sweet person. He
Really?
really is. He just a bitch when you come for him. That's all.
dang.
But other than that, all he do is work. He work, he model, he dance, he do regular stuff regular people do.
Okay, is befriend a fourth option because I don't see myself doing either like effing married kill with none of Sherrod, but I do like Sherrod personality as a friend. Me personally, he might not be my type and I might not be his type. So I can definitely see him as a friend, just us kicking it at lunch somewhere in Georgia, child, Atlanta, talking about random ish. But yeah.
Actually, let me
Well,
see.
but I can't because my cousin used to talk to him, so I can't do. Oh,
Your cousin
Okay.
talk to
That's
everybody.
I guess a reasonable excuse.
Your cousin talk to every goddamn body, bitch. Damn. I'll fuck them.
like, oh,
Who man? Who this
you
man?
have no
That's
shame. You
Chris.
have no shame tonight. You.
I wanted y'all to see what y'all was working with. That's
Oh,
Chris.
girl, that I got. I don't want nothing.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. You can have 'em. Okay, my other friend, Cash Dinero.
I
Ooh.
really don't know who that is, so I'll pass.
I I would fuck him only because I heard he do fuck. I fuck him, but I wouldn't marry him, but I wouldn't kill him either. I don't know. I just think she's battling with a lot of demons, and I just feel like maybe if they go and like get that taken care of, they can be good for somebody. You know what I mean? But
Cash is a sweetheart too, though.
yeah, I can tell. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Somebody
like
gave a
I wouldn't marry him,
suggestion.
but I wouldn't kill him either.
Somebody gave a suggestion. Devon.
I can't.
Kill because I like Devon, but I don't see first of all, I'm not gonna say F him. I mean, I'm not gonna I just see him as a friend, like Sherrod.
I've gotten to the point.
Miss
I cannot.
Divine.
That's my sister.
Right. Period. Miss Divine, you my good sis, honey. I live you die, I ain't gonna kill you. I'm just gonna put you in
I
the friend category.
I
You in the
I
sis
get friend
category.
vibes. Yeah, I get homeboy ride or die type person vibes from him.
Right.
So yeah, I will kill only because I see him as a friend and I do like his personality. He has a great personality. And when he's gonna be on TV next? What is going upcoming next?
Well, I like girls sometimes, so I'm just saying I like girls sometimes. So if I was drunk enough to have like a lesbian love affair than
I'm
a
hollering.
lesbian one night stand.
Bitch, I'm possum.
So,
I'm so possum.
I look now. Listen, never
I
mind.
mean,
I was about to tell
didn't we
myself.
say we was gonna be honest?
I mean, yeah, but you said a whole lesbian love affair, child. Child,
Baby, listen,
I'm just,
listen.
yeah,
Probably, I
because
probably
Devon
would too.
is kind of
I probably
Devon
would
is
too.
cute.
Devon is cute.
If I had,
Lazy around all.
if we was drunk enough and just said, "Girl, fuck it, let's just get this over with, scratch this itch, and let's be done."
I saw Devon
You
one
know
time when
what?
he was thugged
I've
out
actually
and
done
stuff
something
like
like
that.
I've actually done some shit like that before with a friend. We was
What?
like, okay, basically scratch this itch. We wanna smash. Let's go ahead and do it.
Oh,
We
I've done that
smashed and
before
some
too.
shit. But see, people think you can't have. See, people be saying like the question always comes up. It seems like we're going into a whole nother direction at this point because the question always comes up. Could you have sex with a friend? And I always say, yeah,
I
because
would
I
hope
did
so. People
it.
that you fuck, you would. I would hope that you would have a relationship to some level.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I got to play devil's advocate even when I want to. I get why some people feel like it could be a problem because can you just keep it as a fuck and not catch feelings? That's the real question.
No,
Because if you just
Yeah.
still laying down with a person and that's really all you're doing, I do feel like eventually one of y'all is going to catch feelings.
I already know I'm not wired that way. I don't. I feel like, and as I got older, like, I got more and more uncomfortable with one night stands. Where it's just like I don't want to. It's like I literally
You
just don't
know,
want to. It's like when you friends with somebody, like the idea that engage with somebody that you know that you've had like some sort of intimate conversations with is so much more exciting than just some random picture on Jack or some random bitch in the club.
That's true.
Well, just speaking for my own self. Well, speaking for my own self, I actually had sex with one of my friends before, and we're still friends, and nothing ever changed.
you listen, y'all got to keep an oath. You be like, listen, bruh, you cannot
Yeah.
tell nobody that you.
Yeah.
Because I had listen, I had I guess I was sexually, did a little something something with one of my close friends, but we kept a little bond that we was gonna really just catch feelings or nothing like that. It happened maybe twice, and we kept it moving, and I still love my friend to this day.
I've had sex
But
with
I
a friend
can't.
of mine.
I was younger too, so
I
I
mean,
really can't.
it
Yeah.
only happened because he told me that he had a sex dream about me, and when he told me he had a sex dream about me, that prompted me to say that I had about him as well because I did. So he was like, "Well, maybe we should." I said, "Maybe we should." He came up, and yeah.
I mean, that's a
So let me
slut.
ask you this:
A
Have y'all
slam
ever
slut.
have y'all ever had
I
friends
am not
like,
a
okay,
slut.
but let's say you hook up with somebody, right? And it was like, but then y'all can reconnect as close friends, and then y'all start talking about each other like sex business. Have y'all ever had a situation like that happened?
Say that again.
So like let's say like you connect with like hey, you meet a friend off of Jack and y'all hooked up, but then y'all grow close as friends. Like y'all talk about other stuff and y'all don't even talk about like sexual stuff between y'all. Have y'all ever had that happen before?
Yeah, my last two relationships.
Hey, that's
Oh, okay, like relationships.
Essentially, that's what it was. It started off on an application or website. We smashed, and then was just like, yeah, this ain't really working out. Now they like my good Judies.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Because that happens more
yeah.
towards me when I do situations like I'll just start off as sending pics or flying out to see each other and mess around. You're like, but then you get the conversation aspect of it, and it becomes so good. You're like, bro, we gotta be bros. Like it happens
Well,
to me.
listen, I'm sure it happens in the straight community, but I know that happens in the gay community all the damn time. I mean, it's like this ain't for me, but you go, and then
Mm,
you do wind up being the best of friends. That's how some friendships form. You know what
right,
I'm saying? But I'm sure it happens in the straight community all the damn time. I know it do.
Right, exactly.
Or maybe sometimes you be starting off as friends, or y'all been friends for so long, and then just all of a sudden you like, did he really? He look nice when he dressed up like that.
Right, right. I've been there too.
It's like he got a really cute smile. Then when your
I've
best
been
friend
there.
start telling you about somebody else that they dating, you start feeling some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there. I have.
And you be wondering why. Bitch.
That's
That's
true.
that's how the gays be working. We just don't know what to do with ourselves.
Mm.
But
Very true.
some people putting questions, or not really questions, but people in the comments as part of the fuckberry kill. Who did look? Somebody said Tremel.
Um,
I'm not even finna. I can't do that.
I don't know. That'll be one of those things where I'm drunk, I'm high, I don't really know what's going on, and my puss is screaming, and he's there. So it's like, why not? You know, that would be the situation for that. No shade, because I like Tremel. It's really no shade. Like I saw
Why
him with
not
no shirt on, like
screaming?
No,
banging body. Like I'm for all of that.
Why
But you
not
know.
screaming?
you said your
well,
pussy
first of
screaming.
all, we
Just
need to figure
say
out if
that.
Carmel is a complete top. I don't know what his positions are, but we would need to figure that out first. And then after, if he does, if he is a burst, then okay, cool. Like I agree with Terrence. Maybe on a drunk night, you know, hell. I mean, I don't.
Right.
I'm not really experienced in the bottom department, but I might have to just go ahead and real quick and do what we got to do. But
Well, I can't say nothing because because of Jamar, I've gotten to know Tramiel, and Tramiel is more like a keep
okay.
than a hit. So I can't see him
Oh,
no more
okay.
than just
Well,
going like he.
and that's understandable. Y'all see, I don't really know these guys like this, so I can say my opinion freely. Y'all have relationships with these
Yeah,
guys.
Right.
It's a little different.
that's the only one though. That's probably the only one because I don't know the rest of these people like that.
What Joshua said,
Somebody,
Bolo. Oh, I'm marrying. I'm a marry. I'm a marry some Bolo. I will. I will marry Bolo for better or
Um,
worse, richer or poor, sickness and health till death do us part. I would.
I would have to kill because first of all, I don't like being submissive towards nothing. You ain't about to tell me turn over,
Oh, I
open up.
love it.
Who
Oh, I
you
love
talking?
it.
And
Oh
I
my
really get
God.
offensive, y'all. Like I'll be like, who the hell you think you talking to? I don't like that. I get really mad. So I would have to pass on Bolo and kill him because and then on top of
Listen,
that,
Don't
I,
you know who that
I
is?
prefer somebody who's
I'm hell on wheels.
he's a
So if a
stripper.
nigga can tell me
He's
some
a
shit like
stripper.
that and I just do it, I'm giving it up. Period.
mm-mm.
Bolo, the stripper from
We
Love and
know.
Hip Hop, the one that Portia slept with that she lying about.
Child, I haven't watched The Housewives since recently.
Child,
The one
Jamar ain't
Portia
watched no
Penny
Housewives of
Wise
Atlanta
slept
show
with, but they
either.
lying.
Well, somebody brought up Mike, who is Ty Couture's ex-boyfriend. Somebody brought Mike up.
Oh hell no,
Hell
pass,
no.
kill.
You sure they mean him and not Mike Hill? With Cynthia's Mike Hill?
Right. That's why I was like, ain't it?
Oh, well. Well, somebody did say Mike Ty Couture X-Men. I don't know what Mike's last name is. Somebody said that one and
Oh,
Mike
okay.
Hill,
I
but
see
yeah,
what you're
they
saying.
did.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'm pass on him, but I will take Cynthia's Mike because he is so handsome. Y'all know I live for the mature daddies. He fine. And I love the fact that he gave that big dick energy when Cynthia was telling him about Bolo and he made a joke about it. So he ain't get mad like little Dick Ralph did. So you can always tell when a nigga is confident in who the hell he is. That's why I live for Mike. I'll take Mike. Mike, I'll marry you. I kill Cynthia myself to marry Mike.
Damn.
No shade, because I live for you, Cynthia.
not
All
not
this fan
kill,
loving water.
not kill himself. I cannot. Okay. Really showing the fuck out tonight, as was expected.
Um,
Mhm.
I wanna
Um,
I wanna hear what the opinion is, just because this person has kind of been laying low for a while and we haven't seen her.
Who?
Jussie Smollett.
Oh fuck. I mean, or F. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get demonetized. I would F him, but basically off on because I feel like that, like he can be, he's in. I don't know. Like, I feel like the sex would be on point with him, like the best sex ever.
Gas chamber, because he fucked up the bag. Gas chamber, period. He fucked up the bag. I'm like Big Worm. When you play with my money, you playing with my emotions, Smokey. And I ain't got no time. We got we got rent. We got to pay the cable. We got to pay the phone bills, insurance, us and the car. Nah.
Well, that's why I wouldn't marry him because he full of ish, clearly. But when you thinking about a one night stand, a boy that you meet at the club on the Sunday night, you had your 250 whales at the bar. You were like, ooh, I'm feeling good. Okay, get it in, and then you just keep it on moving. That's when I think of when I think Justin.
Because he got a track record, a line on folk talk about they tried to have Noon him and hang him and all of the rest of that stuff, and I ain't got no time. No.
Oh, you right about that.
No. Nope. High Noon him. No shade. Had you not done that, I would have married you. But after that, I can't trust you. No.
Honestly, yeah, that whole stunt was like it took a lot of his sex appeal away.
I agree.
It
Most
really did.
definitely, it did.
It really did. So actually, well. Nah, I ain't gonna go to that part yet. I'm gonna still stay in this lane. I'm gonna go back to the YouTuber edition.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Scotty, this one's for you.
Ooh.
I know where we going with it.
I'm choosing Wesley from A Connection TV.
The dark skinned bald one. Oh yeah, I'm fucking. I'm riding in reverse cowgirl. All of that on it. I am.
Now you know what my answer would be. You know this already, so I don't even know
The other
what it is.
77 people
Gonna
don't know.
why even the same Terrence had the same one.
I'm fucking, baby. I am fucking, period.
I don't know because I don't really know him like that. Is he like what is he like? Is he a top, a bottom, verse?
He's a top. He tall. He chocolate. He got a nice body. And he ain't got a whole bunch of dick. Now I will say that, but I'm still fucking straight up.
I'll kill because he's too. I know who y'all talking about. He's too aggressive. Me and him will be competing in the bed. I'm seriously. I do not like dominant dudes. I'm not attracted to that at all. I'm the dominant one. So, yeah, no, pass, kill.
Well, damn. Look, all these people are my sisters, so I can't say nothing in regards to them in any sexual manner.
So why you name them then?
So I can fuck with you.
Somebody in the chat said Dennis, and I know they mean Posha Dennis.
Who?
Girl, I'm possum.
Kill.
I'm possum.
He'll probably kill me too, being that I'm not an animal. So
I don't know. I don't know who that man is.
Sorry to this man.
Well,
Monkey Dineva, that's friend. That's sis. That's sis.
No
I
comment.
want to fuck, marry, or kill that sis. No, that's sis. We'll go on and bird watch and look for dudes all day. That's what me and Dineva can do.
Since you done brought up Rico with the K, we're gonna go to the cast of Chasing Atlanta.
Oh God.
after this, we got to move to fucking hot topics at this point, child.
We will,
because you're going.
We're only 45 minutes
in
in.
Atlanta now.
I feel like
Okay.
saying Q is redundant. So
right. I agree. That's why I bring him up.
So Oliver Twist.
That's sis.
Do I have
That's
to
it.
answer that?
That's the point of the game, girl.
Um,
That's sis. I wouldn't kill. That's sis. But what a part of
Well,
the game
he
I
got a big,
killed
he got a,
only because that's sis.
well, he got a big
I'm trying
ass,
to.
and
I'm
plus,
really
like I
trying to
said, I
think.
like
I'm,
Like,
girls
I'm still.
sometimes.
I'm going to have to still fuck Oliver because he does have a fat ass.
I,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
I'll
I'll
say
fuck
twist
Oliver.
because I like girls sometimes, like I keep saying. So
Anyway, can y'all move on? Because I ain't got time for Miss Scotty.
let's
Who
okay. Are y'all ready for the hot topic?
Go
who
ahead.
else you got, Jamar?
Oh, I thought, was he gonna move on to the hot topics, or we're gonna keep going through? Because we can keep going through.
Let's move, please. Listen. Let's move to the hot topic.
Then move to the hot topic. Then move on to the hot
All
topic.
right, we'll go to the hot
we can
topic.
move on to our topic. We can save this for the next show, child. Cause listen.
Okay, so I do have a few things. I'm only going to maybe talk about four topics here. And I will go for the first topic, which is DJ Mustard has blast his personal shopper for stealing over 50K. She ran up 15K in Louis Vuitton alone. Okay, so he took to his personal Instagram to blast his personal shopper, and he said, "Attention, all my people who know me. I want to bring something to everyone's attention. Carissa Walker is a thief and a liar. She is not my stylist. She was personal shopper for me and Chanel Dijon. Hope I said the name right. We let her use the stylist word and she could get business, but the truth is she did nothing but shop. Today I found out that she ran my credit card up for over 50K buying stuff for herself. Purses, shoes, shades, and other stuff. I'm hot and only writing this so no one else deals with her, and she's bad for business. I have all the receipts to prove everything. I paid her more than what she was worth because I don't play with taking care of people that do their jobs. This is some effing crazy ish and just wrong." So he blasted her. What are y'all thoughts on that whole situation? I mean, when you're making, and allegedly she was making over $6,000 a month just for being his personal shopper, more than
Mm.
what average people make on their corporate jobs.
Child.
So basically, he pulled the K Michelle with Paris.
But yeah,
Basically,
pretty
I
much. He
mean,
trusted this
did he go
woman,
to the
and
cops?
she done spent
Did he
all his money.
did he go to the cops? Did he report her to the cops? Because over ain't over what 5K is like a federal type of thing. Ain't that what it is?
I'm pretty
Ain't
sure
that
that he
grand
did.
larceny?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went to the cops like behind the scenes.
I mean, I'm not I get it because that's a normal reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, this bitch stole from me. I'm about to go on ahead and expose this hoe. I
Why?
mean,
Why
I
steal?
get
You
that,
making that
but
kind of money. Why
Mhm.
steal?
right,
That's the
right.
part that I'm confused about. I mean, you're gonna get fired nonetheless, and I don't feel like it was worth it because I feel like if you was shopping for me and making 60, what was it, 60K? You said,
Yeah, 60K a
girl,
month shopping for mustard.
girl, if you don't collect your bag and keep your damn mouth shut.
Right.
Right. I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
Like,
Like,
look,
girl,
I'm not
how
mad.
stupid
I
can
feel
you
like at
be
the end of the
to?
day, it don't matter what you are, whether you're rich or a multi-millionaire. Stealing is stealing. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at him for putting her on blast and calling the cops and all. I'm really not upset about that. Don't take. I hate a thief because if you need anything from me, you can ask me, and if I got it, I give it to you. You don't have to take from me. That bothers me more than anything. So I'm
Exactly.
not mad at that.
That's yeah. I don't like that either because like everybody knows that if I have it to give, I will give it to you. It's not an
Hmm.
issue for you to ask for anything. But when you go and you steal shit from me, like girl, no.
Exactly. And I think that we're such in a society right now where we always try to post something of what we have. You know, we're in this society where people are outdoing what they're doing and feel like that it's competition. But at the end of the day, I feel like that when it comes to her, bruh, you didn't have to do this. You could have you could have actually negotiated, okay, like, hey, I'm making this amount of money from DJ Mustard. Let me expand my business or invest in
Right,
myself and make more from
right.
that business. She never thought of that. So that was a dodo move off of her part.
Child, she fucked up her own bag.
Right.
Next.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Dumb
Exactly.
bitch.
That's exactly what happened. She fumbled her own motherfucking bag and
He
in a
fumbled
stupid
her old
ass
bag.
way.
And
Like
I mean, come on now, especially if
at this
homeboy is
point,
giving
ain't
you
nobody at this nobody
right.
gonna work with her. Let's just say
Yeah,
that. Ain't nobody gonna
that's
work,
why he
nobody gonna
blasted her
trust her to
out.
do shit for them.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I agree with DJ Mustard. I'm glad that he blasted her out because I feel like that what she was doing was wrong. Who are you pleasing on social media to be taking pictures in Louis Vuitton and stuff like that?
Right,
Girl, bye.
right,
Using your boss money. Like, come on now, sis. Do better.
But
Be better.
you also know that I think because I saw this earlier today. It was said that Kim Kardashian allegedly did the same thing to Brandy a couple of years ago, and Brandy and Sonya Norwood sued her ass. Now that's what was coming out in the blogs today.
Child Sonya had it ever since she done F Ray J and try to come for her neck ever since.
Wait, what?
So
and that's exactly why I don't see it for that slew foot ass whore, Kim Kardashian. Everybody want to go up to her, talk about she a billionaire, she a billionaire, she a billionaire. Fuck that bitch. I don't have no respect for her or none of them Kardashian bitches around there. None of them. I know all of them. Gas chamber. I want every last one of them and they mammy in the damn
I'm
gas
just
chamber.
mad at the
Other
kid
than Kylie.
because
Other than Courtney.
I'm sitting up here working my ass off every day, making pennies, and all them bitches do is get their ass done and
right.
Right.
making me.
Right. Girl, you made millions off of a tired ass sex tape where you couldn't suck dick or take it for that matter. Girl,
Well,
I ain't going up for you.
Oh,
well, maybe I feel like
I ain't
maybe
never,
her
I never seen a sex
her
tape.
bedroom
I did.
experience improved since then.
It better. I don't know. It wasn't enough to keep Kanye, but well, it was enough to keep Kanye because he was showing in that sucker place for many years. And he finally decided to scratch out the damn black hole long enough to come out and divorce her ass. Good, Kanye, we missed you. Now come back out with an album. Don't be the college dropout like you was back when I was in high school.
Listen, I love a good old throwback Kanye album. Man. Oh my
Kanye
goodness.
was
Graduation was one of my favorite albums by
he
him.
Yeah,
was
that one was good.
fantastic, but once his mother passed away,
Yeah, I know.
He lost his
something
mind. He
just
most definitely lost his
switched
mind.
forever, and he was never
Mhm.
the same.
Show why I say it all the time.
Exactly.
He was
Exactly.
good, but it was just the child. After that, it was a mess.
Right. Okay, so let's
What's the
move
next one?
on. Let's move on to Usher. So Usher has been in the blogs, honey, for the past month
Did
because
he give somebody else an STD?
No, worse. Passing out
no,
fake money, girl.
no. So pretty much an exotic dancer exposed him
For giving him an
for
STD?
passing out fake money at a strip club. Okay, so basically he has his own version of his Usher bucks that he's been going around Atlanta or whatever, passing out to different women. Scotty, do you have the picture?
Okay, let me get the picture right quick. Get the picture. Let me get the picture.
Okay.
You talking about the money?
Yeah. Did I send you a picture of the money or just the stripper?
Oh, I
Money,
think it's the stripper.
money.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's the
Well,
stripper.
yeah, that stripper exposed him.
Oh no no no!
Yeah.
You sent me the money and the stripper. As a matter of fact,
Okay. I don't know if you can like kind of zoom in on how the money is looking like, but
let me see some here
okay.
because I got both tabs open. So let me see some right quick. Okay, we're gonna try this share shit. This is new, child. I'm still learning. So
But let me. In
okay.
the meantime, I'll keep reading. So basically he denied tipping dancers with counterfeit cash, featuring his face. But sis had the picture on there. But basically, what sources are saying that he actually tipped her with real money too. So he did a mixture between the real money and the counterfeit money with his face on it. So he was tipping her with 20, hundreds, and $1 bills with his face printed on it. So she basically
Mm.
went, and the lady name, if I'm not mistaken, is Yaya or something
Wait
like
a
that.
minute.
So she was going off
Girl.
exposing Ish. Oh, do you have it?
Scotty, what you got going on around there, girl?
I'm trying, child.
It's okay, friend.
I
Um,
can't.
look,
my
I'll just
my shit.
explain what happened.
I'm trying. I'm
So
trying.
after she exposed him on
Okay,
social
cause
media
child,
earlier this week,
listen. I
him and
probably.
his team actually went off and said that basically what he was doing, that it was not him exposing the fake bucks, but her team says otherwise. So he recently, I think in the past month, he posted pictures and whatever of him actually with his fake money. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
My bad.
Listen,
Girl.
Do y'all think that Usher is in a financial? Do y'all feel like that Usher is in a financial situation right now where he's not able to give out real money due to the pandemic, and he's having to hustle? Do what he do?
listen.
Usher and them lawsuits, Usher and them deals. I mean, thank God for confessions.
Okay,
And thank God that he's pretty.
okay.
Right. You
Because
know. When I feel like when I see Usher, first of all, I'm
here
a huge
I
Usher fan.
stand, fucking
Here I stand with.
Raymond to Raymond, heart,
Here I stand was
8701,
horrible.
heart.
My
Oh
Way.
no, I'm talking about the bad ones.
Oh, the bad
Oh,
ones.
you talking about the
Oh,
bad ones?
I'm talking about the bad ones, which is
Cause here I
pretty much
stand was
after
terrible.
confessions.
I
Everything
love
after confessions
Confessions.
the
Wait a minute.
best.
I love Confessions was his
Yeah,
Jamal.
that
No, he said
everything
everything. No, he
after.
said everything
Oh,
after Confessions was bad.
That's why I was like, here I stand. I mean, there's a Bop Diddy in there every now and then, but as a whole,
Right.
listen. I
remember he
did
had
a
a lead
whole
single called
TikTok.
Papers.
So I don't know if y'all know, but before the whole pandemic actually happened, he was planning to perform in Las Vegas. You know how like when Britney Spears, Mariah Carey did, and Celine Dion and all them did their stunt in Las Vegas for, I think, what is it called, a register something? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Residency.
Registry or
I know
Yes.
something. A
Beyonce did it
residency.
too.
Thank you.
Residency.
So that was supposed to be happening in late 2019 before the whole pandemic happened, but then it happened. So we all know that a lot of stars and reality stars, honey, done lost money. That's why they coming for the YouTubers like us trying to claim copyright claims. But anyways, they done all lost
Mm.
money. So he's been trying to come. I feel like maybe this is like a publicity stunt for him to kind of get his name back out there.
Listen, I did a whole less gag about that this week where I
Mhm.
said he went from bumping coochies to passing out Ursha bucks. Look, if I was that stripper, I'd have killed Usher.
He said bumping coochie.
Because again,
He done went from purses
fucking
to coochie.
right. Because again, fucking with my money is fucking with my emotions. And them strippers, they work hard for their money. So
Mhm.
if I was the stripper, I would have killed Usher ass and I'd have sent my goons around and rob his house
Child,
and get it. Because I know niggas that do shit like that. I know serial
listen.
I'm
killers, I know
surprised.
serial
I thought he
robbers.
had.
And he would have got it.
I thought he. I thought he had an album coming out because he did just have a song come out late last year. Bad Habits.
Listen.
That was the name of it.
Who knew?
Who yeah, right. Who did know, girl? You ain't did nothing substantial since.
You about
Goddamn.
to say, there goes my baby. No,
Bro, the
OMG
gag
was
is you ain't
that
did
was
nothing substantial since Confessions. I'm with Jamar on that.
Right.
So it could be that his ass is going broke and he threw out them damn bills, but I'm not with that. Work ain't honest, but it pay the bills. And if the stripper just so happened to pull a razor blade out her mouth and slice this jugular like them ghetto girls used to do back in the day, I wouldn't have been mad at her. And if I was a judge, I would have let her walk. Period. like I just feel like if that was a random nigga on the street doing that, yeah, it's still wrong, but fine. Nigga, you Usher. And I don't care what the
Not
reason it is. It's
not
not funny.
Usher.
It's really Usher, baby.
Well,
Usher. Child, he around here bumping coochies and throwing counterfeit bills. Bitch, I know you fucking lying.
well,
We gave Usher too many passes.
before I throw my shade, I will say this: Usher is a beautiful singer. Nice notes. He's phenomenal what he
Oh
done. He has
yeah,
done great work in his past. However, I feel like in the words of Boys to Men, let's not wait till the water run dry. It then ran
we come
dry
to the
with
end
his
of the
money.
road, bitch.
Is the end of the road. Thank you. It's the end of the road. Well, let me not even say that, but the water done ran dry with
And
us.
it's so hard to say goodbye.
I'm feeling this fucking drink, child.
So basically, I feel like that he's doing stunts, but I feel like that he should have not done that because, bro, we was dragging the hell out of you in 2017 with Miss Quantasia Sharp. Then big,
Okay.
yeah, Big Self was up there saying that you had relations with her, which was, I'm like, so you was already, and then you was being accused of, passing out herpes and STDs and stuff. So
I
I don't
believe
think
every word of what Chili said. Every word of what Chili said, I believe.
I don't think that this is an actually good publicity stunt for Usher if he was trying to bring names back.
The main reason, Josiah, the main reason why I had a problem with it is because George Floyd just died over a fake counterfeit $20 bill, allegedly.
Yes.
So I'm just not here for you pulling stunts with fake ass bills like that. Like I'm just like it wasn't cute, it wasn't funny, and if you was gonna do something else, I'd have much rather you got your dick sucked on live like Trey Songz did to promote that tad ass album that he came out with. I'd much rather you done that than to go up here pulling out this stunt with fake ass money.
But no,
like that's
so let me say this because I think people in the comments gotta fuck this out. I said there were some cute songs along the way. However, as full bodies of work, nothing after Confessions holds up.
It's worthy
at all.
Nothing.
At all.
Like a song here and there,
right?
From an album here and there. But
right.
Do you know every song on the album? No.
Right. No. Exactly. Right. And I don't want y'all to feel like that I'm fat shaming Quantasia. I really don't mean to fat shame her. I was just trying to make an example of how Usher was just like, doing the most at that time. Like even if she was lying, like, bro, like you had some type of connection with that girl. So I
believe every word of what her fat ass said. I believe every word of what her fat ass said. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Period.
Oh my God.
All right. Well,
and that's one big girl to another. Okay, I got A cups. I just threw that in there so don't nobody come with Josiah or for trying to fat shame or nothing.
Right.
I feel away.
Exactly. Listen, I'm not fat phobic or nothing like that.
Right.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next discussion. So, your boy Nick Cannon is expecting another set of twins. So, he has 4 kids before. He welcomed twin boys with his, I guess, girl Abby De La Rosa. This summer, she'll be expecting this summer. So, we all know that, he had kids with Mariah, and in the words of Wendy Williams, had an oops baby. Do y'all feel like that there's a comparison between Nick Cannon and Future for having multiple kids by multiple women?
Oh no, because you have to be very weary of motherfuckers that can plant 2-for-1 specials in your ass.
Okay.
And you've done it twice.
Right.
Like multiple births are already rare as it is, and he's managed to do it twice.
They running his family.
You gotta say no. Future at least did one bitch at a time. Okay, one pregnancy at a time. This bitch over here got a damn cheat code You two
I'm weak, not a cheat code.
Oh my god! But I feel like that there's people go harder more on Future because like he does, I guess, because they see him more as like a rap star. But Nick Cannon put up this persona like he's the boy next door, like he's the boy next door, and he pretty much does the same ish that he does with as Future does. Have sex with multiple women and have multiple baby mamas.
Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real. Nick Cannon owns Nickelodeon Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he gets a stake in that, the
I
Nickelodeon
knew you was gonna.
Resort, and whatever damn thing else he did, plus the residuals from Wildin' Out that still gets replays. You understand what I'm saying? I would much rather have a baby by Nick Cannon than get a baby by that Future, who, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of these
Okay.
girls, they go after these guys that's in the right now. They don't think about the longevity of the situation. I would much rather have a baby by Nick Cannon, who is known and documented for being a good father to all of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
He's in their lives. He takes care of them both financially and emotionally. Versus this nigga who got babies all around the world and yeah. You can't be an adequate father when you got babies just strawed all across the goddamn seaboard. It don't work that way. So I'm not totally upset and mad at it because Nick Cannon can afford to take care of his kids and he is a good father, but he do need to slow down.
Right, and you
You
did
do
make a
need
good
to slow
point
down.
because clearly, like, when I think of Future with his son, Future, Future, he has from what I'm saying, he don't really have a great connection with his Future. Clearly Russell then took over as the daddy with Sierra's son.
Right. That's my point.
So there, it has been claims that Future has been a deadbeat father, and I have
Mhm.
not heard that from Nick Cannon. But like you said, Terrence, Nick Cannon does need to kind of wrap it up. But hell, if you got the money and you a good baby daddy, then
Literally.
shoot, do what you got to do. But bruh, I would think that you will be ready to settle down for real this time.
Child, this man's about to have with these twins, he's gonna have 6 kids.
Gavin, you said you found out he doesn't own Stick and Wildin' Out. Even if he didn't, he still owns Nickelodeon. Nick Cannon is good. He's set for life. He really is. Plus, he's
And
Mariah
if
Carey
Mariah
ex-husband.
Carey
I
wasn't
mean, not
getting
that
her
that really
dividends,
matters.
we would know about it.
Huh?
If Mariah Carey was not getting her dividends, we would know.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So at the end of the day,
That's
I'm
true.
not totally upset that he's creating a family, but create a family with your wife. Don't just be out here having all of these babies with all of these women. Don't do that. You already got kidney problems. All right. Don't make it no worse. Because
Right.
I
Name
like Nick
it.
Cannon. I've been in love with Nick Cannon since all that. I love me some Nick Cannon, baby. I did.
People back in the gap. I know.
Big kids as you want to, as long as you're able to support them and be in their life, I don't give a damn.
Right. That's how I feel.
You have as many kids as you want, as long as they don't have to work want for nothing.
Right. Okay, so I have one more topic. Now, I don't know if you guys watched The Bachelor. That's on, I believe, ABC.
Girl, are we talking about
Ciao.
But I wanted to just kind of expand on this a little bit. So the previous former bachelor, Colton Underwood, who's a Caucasian man, he came out as gay. So he recently came out as gay, and he had pretty much a whole dating show with women, and he chose his woman. But he recently came out that he loved men. He has always loved men, and he admitted to say, I got into a place for me in my personal life that was dark and bad. I can list a bunch of different things, but they all be excuses. I would have rather than say I'm gay and think that I was sort of a wake up call. He continued, and he said there was a moment in LA where I woke up and did not think that I was going to wake up. I didn't have the intention of waking up, and I did. And I think for me, it was my wake up call. This is your life. Take back control. So pretty much, he was like kind of suicidal because he didn't really know, like he couldn't come to, I guess, comfort with his sexuality. So, in my question is for you guys, do we see so many people that kind of live behind the scenes or like behind the veil? and don't really come out because of what society think, even in 2020. What are y'all thoughts on
Girl,
that?
you are
Or
not gonna be the first
2021?
bitch to have to
Here's
come out
my
of the closet, and you won't be the last. You will be in the world as a cis white
but see,
male.
Right.
here's my
So
thing with it though. If you knew you was gay, if you knew you were gay and you knew you've always loved men, why would you even go on a reality show about a competition with women fighting for your
Right,
love and
Scotty.
affection if you already knew you were gay and that you've always loved men? I mean,
Right.
yeah, they're just like one of us going on The Bachelor, knowing that girl.
Yeah,
you
but that's
wasted
just
all
like
that
the Black
time,
Bachelor.
all the women time, all the producers time, all the cameraman time for you to
You wasted
Listen,
everyone's time because you want to lie.
that's just like the Black Bachelor. That Black Bachelor, the first one that they did, that he bisexual. He liked the Krispy Kremes. I mean, it just it happens, and it happens. It's just like a goo. If y'all don't know who Agu is, go to King Agu. Agu was on a show on Bravo. This was around when my mama was still alive, girl. This was back about 2017-ish. He was on some Bravo show, and I called it back then that he was cis. And I was doing with YouTube, and people gave me all kind of grievances and y'all think everybody gay, you a faggot, you a sissy, you a punk, you this, you that. But just here recently, I go on Twitter and he laid up with a whole damn man on Twitter. All right, his whole OnlyFans is based with him fucking around with niggas. So my
Mm.
point is, it happens. It happens, and a lot of the time, this shit is just a show. Like I never expected for the Bachelor and the Bachelorette to have this big love affair, and then they get married and they have kids. It's never happened.
It's never going to happen because these people don't be on these damn shows for the
Yeah,
right
it's
reasons. They here
fake.
for camera time. I mean, look at the Flavor Love shows. None of them bitches
Thank
wanted
you.
Flavor Flav. None of them wanted Flavor Flav. I don't even think New York wanted Flavor Flav. None of them wanted Flavor Flav.
None of them.
None of them did. You look at the shows like I would say Real Chance of Love. Maybe there was a small piece of them that really wanted to be with them because I know real out of here. But that's another story. However,
Child.
these women don't they be here for camera time. They don't be here for no
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
nah.
Right.
Do y'all really honestly think New York really wanted to be? Do y'all really honestly think New York fucked Flavor Flav and on that episode of Flavor of Love? Hell no.
I think
Man, she probably seen it. He probably pulled it out and was like, baby, this, you get all of this. Hell no. New York was like, look, okay, like, listen, I play along. And I believe that more quicker than she really laid up with him. And has like,
Listen,
look,
she admitted on the Jasmine brand that she went on the show to kind of spice things up because she understood at that time back in 2005 that in order to grow as a reality TV
right,
personality, you're going to have to put that onto it. And baby, when she
right.
got it, because she became the HBIC when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to the reality TV girls,
her funny moment collage will forever surpass any other bitch in reality
Mhm.
TV.
Most
Can't
definitely.
nobody else
Most
hold a candle
definitely.
to Tiffany fucking New York Parlor when it comes
We
to
definitely watched. We watched a lot of her funny moments stuff on YouTube when I was in Detroit. We watched a bunch of her funny moment videos, like,
It's a
and the
lot
shit
of
is
them,
still
right?
funny. Yeah, and the shit is
Beyonce.
still funny.
Beyonce.
Right.
Listen, listen,
I need her back on reality TV. I know she
look,
got her own podcast and stuff, but sis, come on back.
I'm gonna be real. I hated New York on Flavor of Love. I hate her.
Oh yeah, she got on my
I
nerves. When I was
hated
young at that
her
time.
to no end. I hated her. But I did watch I Love New York. I ain't gonna lie. I watched both seasons. I watched it the one with Tango broke her heart, and then I watched it when she was with Taylor May. I'm not gonna lie. She was good for reality TV. I hated her. It
She was.
wasn't until I saw her on T.S. Madison that I gained a lot of respect for her. And I realized what it was. Girl, that was just to get me where I am now. And I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
And now I see I live
And
for
you
her now.
can, and these other girls on reality TV, all they ever try to do is be a bunch of New York juniors trying to redo what the hell she already did, and they can't do it the same way she did.
It'll
That's
never
what's
come
frustrating
off as genuine. It will just never.
Right.
It just never
at
works.
all.
It doesn't.
At all. Like even the girls, even the seasons after her first season, like Boots and all of them. Boots was really trying to be New York. I don't care what nobody
Oh,
say. She was just New York, uh, just a fried diabetic version. That's all she was.
but you know who y'all really slept
Diabetic.
on as a group? Listen, we gotta give props to Miss Bucky, aka Shay Baby Bucky.
Yeah.
Miss Bucky been into
Yeah,
the
I
game since
did like Shay
2006.
on Flavor of Love. I did. I liked Shay on Flavor of Love, and I liked her on Charm School. Now I
Mhm.
can't stand her on Love and Hip Hop. Okay,
Thank
I
you,
cannot
Terrence.
stand
Thank
her
you,
on Love and
Terrence.
Hip Hop.
Thank you.
But
Thank
when
you, because
she
I
was
definitely
Shay,
agree.
especially when she was on Charm School, I lived for her when she was Shay. I said, okay, she a real bitch. And I started to like her then. But let me ask y'all this. Josiah, I don't mean to take over your segment. I know this your segment.
Oh no,
But
it's I said what I gotta say. It's free game.
But shout out to
some,
Sports Rocks for Bucky and her hair.
right.
Yes.
Um,
baby,
somebody,
that hair was Bucky from the Charm School days. Woo.
I got two stories. I got two stories. I'm gonna do the first one first. The first one came today in my email, and it's about Marlo Hampton. If y'all don't know, 5 days ago, Marlo went live on Hollywood Unlocked with that carrot shaped nigga, Jason Lee. I don't see it for her. And she went up there and let me tell you something. When she went in and laughed on Portia, I was all here for it. She told Jason, let me tell you something. Portia was a fan of me. Portia got on the show because she was a fan of me. She said, so that's why I'm not taking no shit from her because that bitch was a fan of me. I was all like, she went on Hollywood Unlocked and she told Portia straight up, bitch, leave me the fuck alone before I let the world in and know what you really had going on with Bolo. And she heard it from Candy. So I want to know, did y'all hear anything about that? She was on Hollywood Unlocked 5 days ago. Somebody just sent it to me not too long ago.
I did hear about that.
I heard about that, and I did see part clips of the interview that she had with Jason Lee. I feel like that. I hate to see Marlo and Portia like this, but I keep reminding myself that this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and nobody on this cast is real friends. I mean, nobody. They all flip flop between each other, honey. So I feel like that Marlo.
I wish one of y'all would do me the way they do each other on Housewives of Atlanta. I
Oh
wish it.
no!
Why would we
Oh,
do you
hell
like that?
no! What?
We don't do you
I
like that.
wish
Why would we
Right?
do you like
y'all
that?
No.
y'all would.
I
I mean,
would
don't get me wrong. I'm
no.
gonna shade you. I'm gonna give you a little light in the confessional, but I wouldn't do you like that at all. It's gonna be
Uh-uh. Nah.
Especially you and
I wouldn't
Jamar.
do nobody.
Y'all
I
gonna be
wouldn't
the
even do
main
my
ones
something
in
like that.
Will,
I
Well,
mean,
I,
listen.
it.
I'm
Well, what?
with you.
will be the one in the confessionals wearing you out. But can nobody else do it though?
right. If I'm gonna throw shade, I'm gonna say it directly to you on the platform in your face.
Right.
So, but I feel like that Marlo has been flip flop. Like I feel like that she does flip flop, and I think that Marlo invested herself into something that should have not been invested into. She should. I feel like I hope that she could have just stayed out of the whole Kenya and Portia situation, because now it's just making this whole bigger thing. And I get it. Like, I know that she's cool with Kenya, and I can call out Portia too and say that Portia should have. I know she said that she don't care that her and Kenya are friends, but clearly you can tell,
She
so they
does.
both hate each other. But I think that Marlo should have at least tried to just stay a little bit more neutral during the whole situation.
I don't fuck with
What about this?
hoes.
Did y'all see that video on Twitter? I sent it to Josiah earlier about the white woman that
Oh
it was a black boy. I guess they was in high school, and the black boy was gonna get jumped on by 3 or 4 guys, and he was running from them. And I'm guessing when he ran past her, I guess he grabbed her by her breast by mistake, and she started yelling out sexual assault. Now she wants to get him
I
into jail for
can
sexual assault, but not necessarily. But she wasn't necessarily worried about him getting his ass. He wasn't trying to film you, girl. He trying to run away from an ass whooping.
I can show that, right, without like it being copyrighted, or if you think it might get copyrighted, I won't show it. Because it's
I mean,
not
it was
like
on
it's not.
TikTok.
Yeah, it was on TikTok, so it's not like no
Oh, you good?
Viacom
It's
type
TikTok.
show.
You good?
Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it, but
There it is.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She tried to
yeah,
accuse him of touching her.
yeah. I know
Yeah,
the
she
ring
tried to
light is
accuse
in
him
the
of
Yeah, I
way.
sexual
saw that.
assault.
You see how he touched her? Okay.
Girl, don't nobody
Was
want
she
that.
black or was she white?
She was white. She was like, "Excuse you, that was sexual assault." I was like,
Becky,
"Girl,
You know somebody
Becky,
want
so
that.
old refrigerator, old hamburger, healthy built somewhere."
listen, Krispy Kreme, go
She knew
KA.
damn well that was not sexual.
Right.
She
KA.
knew damn
This
well
man
that
was
was not
Yeah.
sexual assault.
This boy was about to get his ass beat, and you running, you talking about yelling sexual assault. Girl, that boy
Right.
was not thinking about
Right.
you. Don't lost
And
your
that's the
damn
thing.
mind.
At
Now don't
all.
let
That's the thing that bothers me with a lot of these Krispy Kremes. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be real. That's one of the things that bother me. They sit up and they try to do things to create this imminent danger or this imminent, thing that's going on and making it more bigger than what it is. Clearly, we see this boy is running away, and it's not so far fetched that he bumped into you trying to run away from whatever the hell was going on. And now you want to yell sexual assault? Girl, if you don't care your ass some goddamn well, and I'm gonna
exactly.
give you light
I
because
swear.
I know you a high schooler. And I pride myself on that. Talk about nobody cheering, but you pushing it. Cause I got a good 5 zingers on my tongue and I'm trying to keep them. Stop playing
Right.
with me.
All
I
I
really
know,
hope this don't become no story. I hope it don't.
me either, because it's pretty clear that he was trying to keep from getting his ass beat by 3 or 4
Period.
dudes, and all you can worry about is
That's that is
what,
attention.
Terry?
Yes. I think that we're in a society right now that we're seeing, the brutal murders of African American
Mhm.
men. Okay, and I think that I'm gonna just say Krispy Kreme because I'm not trying to get you the mod pot,
Right.
but them people feel like that they can do whatever they want because they see it on social media. They
Mm-hmm.
see the law enforcement getting away with everything, that's going on with social injustice. So now they feel like, oh, well, I can just say whatever out my ass and not get caught for it or not really be held responsible for it. But baby, this is not 1864. This
Right.
is this is 2021, and we come at that ass. So just letting you know.
Exactly.
I think if I scroll down the Twitter thread of the original video, they done already found out the high school that she worked at and called her. They blew the school up. Do you hear me? To get
Oh,
her fired. So
Yeah.
they're not playing. Black Twitter is not for the weak, and Black Twitter does not play, honey.
But
the
that's just
same thing
like the
about the.
story. Go ahead,
Go
Scotty.
ahead,
Go ahead.
Terry.
Oh,
Because I think we're going to talk about the same thing.
probably. That's just like the story that's going on in South Carolina, where the white man was trying to
That's exactly
bully
where I
that
was
black
going.
guy. The white man was trying to bully that black guy. And he can like this is my thing. Because now you got all of the graham crackers, us outside your house protesting on Black Lives Matter. If you would have just minded your own damn business, even if you felt like he didn't belong there and you feared for your life or whatever, call the police. Let the police handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're a sergeant, but see,
Like he
now
pushed
you
it.
probably finna lose your position because they said he lost his position on the news and all of the
That's
rest of that shit.
business.
Like,
I'm walking
all
my
because you
mouth.
didn't mind your damn business.
Right.
I'm walking my
And you
mouth
wanted to be a damn bully.
to leave. Talking about some. I'm gonna make you like. Who the fuck do you think that you are?
Exactly. And
But
I
I
feel like
was
that as
We
a
here.
would have fought.
community,
No, I was just about to say that. I was here for the black boy. I would play I'm coy and I don't know how to fight and I'm in fear. I'm in fear for my life. Y'all see what he got going on. I ain't got no weapons. I'm not threatening to this man. This man threatened me. You see, he done smacked the phone out my hand. I ain't shoot him. I ain't stab him. I ain't punch him in the face.
I mean,
I ain't hit him.
that
I
is
ain't did nothing.
like
You gotta beat them at their
that is
own game. And I felt like that's what the
that is
black boy did.
that is so cute, Terrence. That is so cute. But the moment he would have pushed my ass the way he pushed him,
But see, Scotty, that's my
Because
point.
we know that we can't
If
win
you
that
would have
battle.
did
We
that,
can't win that.
yeah, it would have been your fault. Either way you see it, it would have been your goddamn fault. But see, the fact that he just let him push him, he ain't pushing back. He said, "Oh my God, look, I can't fight. I ain't about that life. I'm just here walking. Y'all see what's going on? I got my hands up. Don't shoot." That's why the black people is stationed outside his house. He did the right thing. You got to beat them at their own game. You do. Sometimes you got
child,
to beat them at their own game, and you saw what happened to him.
that's true. But child, you talking to me? I'm stubborn as fuck, and I'm not listening. He would have got smacked the fuck
Look,
out.
I said on my laugh, had that been Pookie or Ray Ray, Macaroni Tony, or Fraud or some of them, he would have found his ass shot. I did say that. I said, so I'm glad that that black boy did what he did. I'm glad he did that. Beat him at their own damn game.
yeah. What's the black male version of Karen? Kareem. You would have
Right.
had Kareem on them. Okay.
Right. You saw the police chief. The police chief said the reason why we ain't show nothing else is because he got a medical condition. His brain tells him to do this and yada yada yada. He played crazy. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's true.
Who played crazy?
The black boy, wasn't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with that damn
Oh,
nigga.
I
He
didn't
did what he
know.
was supposed to do, and I was
I
all here
didn't. I
for him.
didn't know all this.
Yeah.
I swear I didn't know all this. I did not know all this. Okay, before we go into chasing LA, I don't know if y'all been following this story or not, but DMX, Lord rest his soul, we all know that he been gone to glory for the last week.
I'm weak.
Apparently, the guy that he told his story about that got him hooked on crack at the age of 14 finally has come out and said that DMX was lying. He felt the need to clear his name now that DMX is dead. I think that's some punk ass shit. Because if you wanted to clear your name, why wait till he died to clear your name?
Yeah, that kind of threw me off as well. I was like, well, darn, like he been told this story years ago, and now you just trying to say
Many years
something
ago.
that makes you even look more guiltier as a person,
That's how I feel.
and that did not sit right with my spirit. Leave that man. Listen, he
Like
can't.
you
He's
gonna
not
wait till he
here on this
died?
earth to defend himself. Leave him alone. Don't. You just should just have not said anything, okay? Because you look more crazy, and we giving you
You can
more
just
side
you
eye.
can just shut the hell up. All he do is just shut the hell up and move on. Like, but I can't take the lies. He been lying on me for years and shit. He been telling the same story for years, and you gonna wait till his ass die for you to say what you gotta say.
Right.
Right. I was just about to say that. I don't believe that damn nigga. I don't believe him. Nobody else should either. This
I don't
man
believe
just
him
died.
either.
You wait till this man croak to want to come out and say some shit like that. You's a fuck nigga. And I don't see it for him. Let Earl
Well,
rest in peace.
straight up.
Earl had a lot going on. We all remember him
Right.
being gay son on E. Oliver Van Zant, where Miss V had to get him together. We remember that. Let Earl rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Like
just let
it,
his
it was
soul
so
be
heartbreaking when
free.
just to find out, everything that has happened. It was really heartbreaking for the world because he had fans all the way out
Like
there in
I said
Europe.
in my video, DMX is one of my favorite rappers growing up. Cause
Right.
of course, I love Tupac. That's been my favorite is Tupac. But I love Tupac. I love LL Cool J. I love DMX. DMX is just one of my favorite rappers. So that kind of blew me when I found out he
Hmm.
passed, child.
Look, let me ask y'all something. Portia went live last night.
Hmm.
What did
I
y'all think about
passed.
the
I
live?
passed.
I'm a pass too, because I did laugh about it last night. But what did y'all think
I
about that?
did too.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. And it's funny because I did a laugh today where Shamia made a tweet about how Marlo told her that she will fuck her husband. This is my point when it comes to Shamia and the Portia thing.
Hmm.
Shamia, I believe every word you said. I do believe Marlo told you that she will fuck your goddamn husband. And I do believe that Bravo edited out. But I'm not mad that Marlo told her that because what bothers me about Shamia, you're riding so hard and you're taking on Portia's beef with Marlo. Are you forgetting that when this situation happened between you and Phaedra, Portia ass just sat there and allowed Phaedra to read your ass down to the ground? So even if Marlo did, and I believe it, I believe Marlo said that she'll fuck her goddamn husband. I'm not mad at Marlo for saying it. I believe that Shamia getting everything that she deserved because you're riding so hard for a bitch that never rides hard for you at all. Portia went live to save herself, but out of that laugh, she never once told, yeah, Marlo, you wrong as hell for coming at my best friend, talk about something that you gonna fuck her husband and yada 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 yada. She never thought about doing that for you. But you constantly ride so hard for her, and I don't get it.
I,
You
I
know how I feel
you
about
got
it,
a
but I
great,
ain't gonna say shit.
you
I've
have a
been
great
getting
point.
attacked
I do think
all
that
day. So I ain't gonna say shit.
right. You have a great point. I do see Shamia riding extra hard for Portia when it's not returned. When I saw the live, I saw it late last night, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, like I get where she was coming from, but I feel like at that moment it was a little too late because
Mm-hmm.
you could have been kind of just went out there and said what you had to say and said your piece. I agree with everything that Portia said made sense to me. But I feel like that the timing is just a little bit off and just a tad bit calculated because it's coming right before the reunion. Because you could have went on live and had this conversation right after you requested to end
Right.
that scene with Black Lives Matter. Yeah, definitely. And I agree with what she was saying. Kenya is malicious. Kenya is messy, honey. She tries to go out and she does this on purpose. But also Portia is not 100% innocent in the situation either. And she's
Mm-hmm.
very calculated as well when she
Mm-hmm.
do how she presents things. But Portia was making a lot of sense for her. And I was like, okay, it made sense. But Candy, I was like looking at Candy and like, okay, girl, like I thought you and Portia was in a better place. I just see all three of them had a part of, to play in this situation, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
nobody is innocent. doing this whole
Mhm.
thing, in my opinion.
It's
Let the
not.
people tell it. Portia is innocent as fuck.
Yeah, and that's the thing that bothers me. It's like I'm not. I wouldn't be upset with Shamia for taking up for Portia if Portia was giving her that same energy back. If Portia was giving her that same energy back, I would not be mad at Shamia for riding for Portia. I wouldn't be mad for it. But it just seems like she constantly rides so hard for her
Mhm.
friend, and now, you know what I'm saying? Marlo don't came after her, but I'm
Hmm.
not mad at Marlo for coming after her. You put yourself in the middle of that beef. The same way Marlo put herself in the middle of that beef between Kenya and Portia. It all runs the same. So how can one be right and the other be wrong? That's what I don't get when it
All
comes to the
I,
plans. I don't get it.
all I, because I ain't gonna say shit because I've been getting attacked all day by these rapey ass people who go up for Portia.
I'm
All
weak.
I'm
Not
saying is
ready.
this: I wish y'all would allow me to be having y'all back like that, and when somebody come for me, y'all don't say nothing. I wish any of
Yes,
y'all would do me like
listen,
that.
it's an Aries trait, honey. We ride or die. We ride for our friends, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. And it's just out of loyalty and respect, anyways, in the circle. So I would never do
Well,
that.
let me ask y'all this. Portia blamed all of that on Kenya because she felt like Kenya was the one that brought it up. How do y'all feel about that?
Um,
Well, you know, Jamar don't watch this shit, so he don't give a fuck. But and I
well,
really don't give a fuck either. But she blamed Kenya because of the fact that it was the easy thing to do, and if she blamed Kenya, everybody would eat it up and go along with it because it's Kenya. It ain't just how's it Kenya fault?
Kenya, and you have to look at it. Kenya and Portia is at war. So anything, but any issues that Kenya has, any issues that Portia have, they're gonna blame each other. You know, but I don't feel like that
Yeah,
she should have took full responsibility on Kenya. I mean, now Kenya being messy, oh, absolutely, honey, that's Kenya thing. That's what she do. But you shouldn't have put full responsibility on her.
A
All of
lot
y'all
of
had
it had to do
all
with
of y'all
Candy
had a part to play in the BS.
because I'm about to say that on Hollywood Unlocked, Marlo said Candy told her a lot of unedited, untold stuff about how she knows for sure that it was Portia. Marlo brought that out on Hollywood Unlocked.
Mhm.
I believe every word of it. That's my thing about Candy too. Candy, you're not over that whole drug gate thing, and I feel like you and Portia
Hell
do the
no,
same
she not
thing.
over it.
How Portia always tell Kenya or Marlo, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like this is the same situation.
but
When I think of
but
Candy, I
see, if
think
she
of
continues
Scotty.
to say,
If you,
if she continues to
I'm
go
sorry,
ahead.
Scotty, go ahead.
I gotta hear it. I, no, 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 no. I got to hear the rest of it. I got to hear the rest of what you just said. I
No, I was
got
just
to hear
saying
this.
because
What you finna
Candy, yeah, she might forgive. You have to look at it like this: these women get paid millions of dollars to be on this show, honey. If me and you beefing, I'll post this with you and be cool with for $1 million check. That's cool, but you have to look at it like this: Candy is that type of person that if you cross her wrong, she would never forget. And I see Scotty as the same way. It might take some years, seasons to kind of get through that whole particular situation. But sis is always going to be looking at you with the side eye, always.
Well, listen, Scotty fucked my man.
Mm.
So at the end of the damn day, Scotty can't get mad at whatever the fuck I get her ass
Oh.
because she fucked my man. You understand me? So if
Who is
I
your
bring
man?
Scotty ass
Who
down
is
to
your
the ground,
man?
he just needs to accept it.
Who's your
That's
man,
how I.
Terrence?
Oh
Who's your man?
my
The
God.
man
Not
that's
Kelly
the man
Price.
that's
She was a friend
the
of
man that's in his
mine.
the
Period.
man that's a figment of his imagination because it was never his motherfucking man. So he can stop trying to claim every damn body You claim every motherfucking body. Everybody is your man. Everybody can't be a man, bitch.
Right? No,
Your
I call
man.
dibs. I call dibs. That's what you're supposed to do.
You
With folks like
never had
y'all,
dibs on
I
that one.
call dibs.
You never had dibs on that one, honey. You never had dibs on that one because I've been knowing that one. So you never had bitch. So you can
I had
stop.
dibs
Stop
when
trying to
I
tell my
first saw him,
business.
bitch. So go ahead and thang your
My
life.
Man,
Now all of a sudden
I
you want to
cannot.
be laid up with him and all this. Yeah, I see how it is. It's all good. I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad at it. You got it. You got it. You
Child.
got
you
it. I ain't even mad at it.
see
You
how
got
Terrence
it.
is?
You got it.
You see how Terrence is? Oh, he wants to put me on blast so bad, but it's not gonna happen. Anyway, you gonna put me on blast
Let's
so
move on to
bad.
the next
It's not
subject.
happening. Chasing LA.
Oh God.
What?
Okay.
Do
Woo.
y'all gotta say
Chile.
Them
about
quick
Chasing
30
LA?
Well,
minutes.
well, honey,
Let's
you
just
going well,
yes, it
Scotty,
was
you
a
gonna
quick
start it
30.
off, honey.
Is Chasing LA started off with a bang that I was not expecting for them to start off with. Okay, I was
I
not
agree.
expecting them to start off with no bang.
I agree.
But I'm
I agree.
guessing it started off. I guess it started off that way because so they pack as much for those 30 minutes. That's what I think. But it wasn't long and drawn out. It. I was entertained. I actually watched it more than one time. Honestly, I watched it last
Me
night,
too.
and I
I
watched it
watched
at work
it.
on my lunch break. Like I watched it once.
Mhm.
Listen, y'all,
So that's what I
it's
start off.
I feel like it's 50 cast members on there. You had to watch it twice to catch up with everybody. Hell, I
It
still don't even
is
know
a lot of
everybody's
Yeah.
name by
cast
heart.
But
But
it's
I'm
the same
learning.
amount of people that's chasing Atlanta, though.
No, no, Jamar, it's not. It's like
It's the
15 cast
same.
members.
It's the same hoes. You got.
Child.
We gonna count them out. You got what? Who's the cast? You got Hershey, King Payne,
Mhm.
Andre, D.
Mhm.
Hawkins, Jayla, Alicia. Who am I missing?
Okay,
Jeremy.
look, you
Jeremy.
can
Jeremy.
Jeremy was barely on the episode, but I guess we'll see more of him on the
Who am I
upcoming
missing?
episode.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Oh Lord, okay.
I was not here. I was not here for seeing Oliver and Lauren. I was not here for seeing them coming up here on this thing. I wasn't. Only because I feel like this is their first season. This is a brand new show. Get in the spotlight. Oliver don't need it because he doing,
They
you know,
didn't really have too
UTV and
much
all
of
of
a
that.
spotlight. They was
And
there
I
for
don't I don't see it for Lauren at all. I don't see it for her. So I just won't hear for seeing the both of them. I wasn't. Yeah, I'm just speaking for me.
Really, that's
Okay.
fair.
I feel the opposite. I love seeing it.
You're definitely I get what you're saying, T, but I feel like that I think that in Q's mind as like a production standpoint, he was trying to open up the show. Like that first scene with Q meeting, you know, he had his crew with him, the Power of Three, honey. He was trying to introduce the LA cast because I don't think Q is in this season at all, if I'm not mistaken.
He's
So I
behind
think
it.
he was just trying to expose the cast, like, oh, okay, you know, everybody know me, Lauren, and Oliver from Chasing Atlanta. Let me go ahead and introduce Jeremy and all of them.
I'd have been here for it if it was just Oliver. I don't see it for that
You know that
dusty
Chris
bitch
Amos not.
Lauren.
So that's
I
that's
don't
his
see it
personal
for
vendetta.
her.
That's what
I
that is.
don't
It's
like
a
her.
personal vendetta against Lauren. That's what it is.
She right. Jamar's
This
right.
is
I don't
definitely
see it for her.
It ain't
I
got
don't
nothing to
do
do
her.
with.
I don't do her kind. If it was just Oliver, I wouldn't have been mad at it. Or if it was Oliver and Travis Ware, I'd have been here for it. If
Mm-hmm.
it was
You would be
Oliver
here for
and
Travis before Lauren.
yeah, I would. I don't see it for Lauren. I don't see it for
got
her.
a vendetta against.
I don't see it
He
for
got a
her.
vendetta. He got a vendetta, Jamar. He might as well just hang it up. You might as well
Gas
just hang it up.
chamber.
That's
Get that bitch
you
to
can
the gas
see
chamber. You
you
making $5 million
can see
off of that tired, dry ass hairline that you got. Why the fuck you still up here, bitch? Carry your goddamn ass. I will be here for anybody but
I need you to seek the low one because
I don't see
Terrence,
it
why are you
for.
going so
I don't
in
see
on
it for.
Terrence? Why are you going in on her so much? What she
Because
done to you?
I haven't seen it for her since season 1 of Chasing Atlanta. I don't see it for her.
Oh, so you
I
never,
knew
so
that
no,
you
bitch.
never
I
seen it
don't
for
like
her.
her.
no,
I don't know why she's still
who
here.
she was in seasons 1 and 2 are completely different than who she is now.
No, it ain't. It's the same raggedy hoe I've been seeing since season 1. I don't see it for her. Get rid of that bitch. I don't like her. Kill her ass. I don't see it for her. Now, if it was just Oliver, I would be here for it because I love Oliver. I
Now
love
I
Oliver.
did
I'm
some of
here
the
for
same
her.
shit. How you gonna be mad at Laura but not mad at Olive?
I don't see it for Lauren. No,
I get
I
it. I
don't
mean,
see. I'm
all of
trying
them
to
have
tell
their
I
you,
told, I
issues.
that
told you
bitch
he got to win
raggedy.
there.
Y'all gonna believe me one day. Watch what I tell you. Y'all believe me
I
one
told you
day.
he got to win. I told you, Jamar
Mm.
and
Terrence,
Josiah.
did she
Terrence
come
never looked
like okay?
there.
Did she
I'm gonna let
attack
you
you
have
on
that
social
because
media or something personally?
I have had nothing but positive experiences with Lauren, so I have nothing
So
bad to
have
say.
I.
So,
Lauren,
I don't know
Lauren,
Lauren like that, so
Lauren knows better than to come for a serial killer like me on Instagram
Oh
or
my
YouTube.
God.
No, she's never
Oh,
came for me. It'll be in her best interest not to.
don't
okay,
you start
got you,
now.
got you. Okay, yeah.
I don't
I
know
Well,
cannot.
let's
I
let's
cannot.
get into
what's
these
going on over there.
cast. Let's get into these cast members, honey, of LA. Wait. I got my little.
Now,
I'm on the
okay,
page right now trying to figure out these names because I'm still trying to get their names together. So many cast
I
What
members.
did I
remember
miss?
most of their names, but what I
Oh, I remember
see, it's
it
just
was Quan and there's two other people that I'm forgetting.
I like Jayla, Jaylee,
Fran.
Jayla,
Oh, Fran, and then there's one other
Jalone. I like
bitch.
her.
Who's the last person?
I
I
don't know.
said Jeremy. I said Fran.
Um,
There's a 10th
King
bitch.
Payne
I don't
is
know. Is
rememberable.
Andre?
I am. Was it no, it wasn't her. I said her already. Who am I missing?
Andre, I love Andre. He has a
See,
great personality so far from what I've seen on the show.
Yeah,
He's
Andre's
vivid to me
cool.
in those confessionals.
I think it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very
I
entertaining.
would say that when the show first, I would say that when the show first started, I was rooting more for number one. It was probably two people I was rooting for the most when I first
Hmm.
found out about who was going to be on the cast. So the first person was King Payne, and it's only because I know him on YouTube as the official King Payne. I watched some of his videos. I found him to
Hmm.
be entertaining. So when I saw that he was going to be on Chasing LA, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, King Payne finna be able to, expand what he going on. I'm happy to see it. I also was excited to see Quan the poet on this show because I remember him from back in the gap when I first started YouTube when I was first doing my Basketball Wives. This back when I was reviewing the season 2 of Basketball Wives Miami when I first started on YouTube. He was also reviewing it too. So I knew him from back then. So when I saw him coming on Chasing LA, I was like, okay, I'm rooting for him.
It was Fly.
But
That's the
of
10th person.
course,
I don't think we saw them in the episode.
who
This is Fly King. I'm just looking at the YouTube or the Instagram page.
oh,
He wasn't shown in this episode, so he'll probably come
Oh,
back.
okay. It's y'all. It's so many. I'm pretty
okay.
sure I'll get them all down packed by like the second episode or something
I'm
like
telling you, it's
that.
the same amount of bitches from Chasing Atlanta.
It is
No,
the same amount of bitches for
Lamar,
chasing.
it's not.
It
I
It's
feel
is.
like it's only
It's
like
the same
10
amount of
hoes.
hoes for chasing Atlanta. It is.
10 hoes of Atlanta.
okay.
It is.
Do you want to go through the 10 hoes of Atlanta? Q, Lauren, Oliver,
I'm
Dominique,
gonna be real with y'all.
Troy, Rico, Cameron.
Oh, okay. You got a point.
Lil
I guess because
Kendra,
I grew up
Wayne.
with them, so
Wayne, Kendra. So,
Some of the T subs in the T squad made Armand Wiggins role a lot bigger than what it really is because y'all know I don't see it for her either. But I really did not mind seeing Armand Wiggins on Chasing Reality. I honestly didn't. Like I kind of felt like he did give King Payne some good advice about how to
He
navigate the
did.
Sugarfoots in LA. I
But
will say
clearly
that
he
I
ain't
did
taking
admire
it.
him
Okay.
being up here. I did it.
Baby, let me tell you something. That shit, because as I was listening, because baby, I just came from that shit. He ain't never mind. LA is so glamorized, girl. Them hoes are fictitious bastards.
And it's just the fact that they then came out the gate swinging at each other. For me, on the first episode, the first meetup, not even 5 minutes in, y'all shading each other like, damn, this is how
Well,
best
However,
friends do. Child,
however,
I know we co-workers, but damn, I would have been thrown off guard. I was
this
like,
is the
what's
thing.
going
Well,
on?
what isn't really necessarily the tea, but because when I did this, because Hershey had commented on my YouTube page, on the YouTube video I did, they said that they actually cut a lot out as
Mhm.
opposed to the lead up to how
Oh,
Payne and
all of them
Andre
meet
started
up.
arguing. So
Okay.
it looked like it went from 0 to 100, but there was a whole part in there in the middle that was cut out for some reason, and maybe it will be talked about in the next one. But that's
Mhm.
what it did look like. It went from 0 to 100. I'm like, did I miss something?
It
Because
really
Yeah,
did.
cause
Like, it
I
looked like it
yeah
escalated, and them girls was coming for blood. I said, "Oh my god!" Like, damn. The whole time I'm
I
basically
don't
like,
like that. I
yeah.
don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's
at
the
least
first damn
let the bitch
episode
out.
and
Shit, give him a
already it's
chance.
stuff being cut out.
Shit, at least give him a chance. Hell,
yeah
I
because
was hurt. Like, it's just the first time we met. Why are we already going at each? We don't even know each other to
yeah
have no
because
beef.
I was still kind of confused as to how King Payne and Andre even got into it.
Right,
Looking at the show, like how
right,
I'm like what?
right, right. Now don't get me wrong. When King Payne came for Hershey Liqueur, I wasn't here for that. I wasn't because
Baby,
I just felt like you can ask a question without being an asshole. And I just felt like he was being an asshole with the way he phrased, what he thought about drag queens. I didn't
Mhm.
like that. Like that was an asshole move.
Right.
And I
I
said
agree.
that in my review. Like it's a way to be like, well, I'm just asking because a lot of the drag queens that I'm around, they really don't make that much. So I'm just asking, how do you find a way to make a real good living off of it? Anything better than the way he did it. And so when Andre came for him, I wasn't too upset about that. I was like, I mean, you came for her, you don't even know her. So why
I
is you
think
just
that
upset that Andre came for you and Andre won't halfway lie? He really won't.
I think that Andre returned the same energy that he gave because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a nice person outside of the show, but King
Right.
Payne came hard, honey. He was
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom at the girl.
look
So
at
I want
Andre
to
just
ask
returned
y'all
that
this
same
though.
energy to him. Hmm?
I want to ask y'all this though, because I've seen a lot of people say this in the comments up under the actual episode. People feel like King Payne came on there, he came in shading everybody, but he could not take it when Andre came and shook out him. Do y'all
I know
agree
so
with
many
that
people like
sentiment? 'Cause
that.
that's what
Yeah.
everybody's saying.
I know so
I
many people like
agree.
that, honey. They will give it to you, but when you give it to them, they
Yeah,
can handle it.
I
baby.
I don't.
agree.
Yeah.
Because he got really irate when Andre came with him with that Missy Elliott reference, which shows me that you felt that what he said was true. Because you got real upset when he gave you circa 96 Super Duper Fly
And
album.
when he did the doom, doom,
But
doom, 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 I damn fell out my chair at
here's the
work.
thing, though.
Do you hear me? He was
If
doing
I
a
was King
Right.
Payne, like he said, I can do like little shade here, back and forth, and whatnot. If somebody called me Missy Elliott, bitch, I would laugh. I would kiki and be like, bitch,
me
you
too.
know
I'm
what?
goofy, so
I
I
can't
be
even.
laughing in the middle of us arguing. That's how goofy I am.
I couldn't even be mad because bitch, once you make a good one, it's like, oh bitch, you know what, you had that. And
Right.
she did come back with the Akon, which he did look like Akon. He did.
He
He do
did.
look like Akon.
He did.
But
He
see, it just
did.
wasn't as funny though. It just wasn't as funny. And
It
I know we're
wasn't
gonna
as
talk about
funny
this too.
because Andre, it wasn't as funny because Andre went in. First he said
He
she was like
did.
Missy Elliott, and then he did the boop, boop. Like that right there.
Right.
That set it off.
Right.
But you
But
That
know,
it
set it
was the
off for
fact,
me.
I
That was
think the
too funny.
part of the show that kind of threw me off was when the Mr. Poet guy came for the two guys arguing and called them, well, both of y'all are
Yeah,
dark
when
and
he said
ugly.
y'all
I
both
don't
dark, y'all
appreciate
both
that. That's
ugly.
colorist AF. I don't appreciate that. And you're going to get dragged. This is a
sir,
roast section, honey.
you
Your ass
are
about to
a
get dragged for that
thick
shit
skinned
because
man
that's unacceptable.
talking about people being dark and ugly. This is not gonna pan out
Right.
well for you. This is
Like,
episode 1.
listen, we are in 2021 when colorism has been brought to the stand front.
Ah,
You know, with anything,
ah,
we have. You said what?
ah.
What?
Basketball wise,
What?
bought that fuck shit on.
Right.
And
But I feel like
I'm
in the
not about to sit here and call Quan all kind of colorists and all kind of shit off of one damn scene, off of one damn episode, off of the one damn season of this show. I'm not about to do that. I do feel like he could have
Well, that's
chose
fine with
a
you
better
not.
choice of words. I feel like he could have chose a better choice of words. I definitely agree. I agree. He could have chose a better choice of words. But I was looking in the comments and everybody like, oh, I'm canceling the show because they let a colorist
Oh,
on and
I
all
would
the
never
rest of that
cancel
shit.
him.
Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
well, I
No,
don't
It
sir.
ain't
think
I
I
would
it
don't
never.
think
ain't
any of us up here
I would
want
never
to.
cancel him. I think what the statement that he said was colorist. I'm not calling him
It's
exactly a
colorist.
colorist, but I'm saying
Yeah.
what he
Right, but you
said
can't
was
call the statement colorist without calling him colorist. Because now everybody
No,
is
yes
like,
you
I'm not
can.
about to watch the show because y'all got Quan up there and he's
Well,
clearly. And
you
I
speaking
read
for
the
people
comments and
who
I was like,
no.
bitch.
I mean, I read them too, but at the same time, you can necessarily say a colorist comment without necessarily being
Right,
could
you
be an
can,
ignorance
but
factor
people
to this whole
are,
situation.
you
So
can.
it's
But
but I'm not I don't give a fuck about them people. Let them think whatever they want to think. My thing about it is when he said, um, you're
listen,
both
I'm
dark,
not
both
gonna
it's
lie.
it's
There
a
have been
negative, it's a
times.
negative stand for.
Listen, there have been times where I was on the phone with my nigga and he was darker than I was, and I was like, "Set your ugly black ass up." Are y'all gonna call me a colorist for that?
It's
That's
a
my
it's a
whole
it's
oh
not
my
point.
what you
god.
say,
no. See,
Terrence.
That's my
there's a
It's
whole
not
difference.
what
point.
you
Wait.
say, Terrence.
There's a
It's
difference
not what
between
you
what she
say,
said
Terrence.
and what
It's
he
how you say
said.
it.
There's a
That
difference
that's
between
what
what
that's
she
that's
said
what
and
I'm
what
trying
he
to get you
said.
to understand. It's a difference. It's not what you say. It's how the hell you say it. And how he
The
said it
context
was negative,
matters.
and it was in a shady ass way. So you have to be mindful of how you say shit, Terrence. I get it. You
I
want to play
get
the devil's
that, but
advocate. You want to give the unpopular opinion. I understand, but
yeah,
at the
I
end of the
am because
day,
I just
the
feel like
but
a
at
read
the
is a
end
read.
of the day, let me finish. At the end of the day, I'm not necessarily calling Quan a colorist. But what I'm saying is the comment itself had colorism undertones to it. He may not have meant for it to be that way, but when you say some shit like both of y'all are dark, both of y'all are ugly, like you could have just said both of them were ugly. You didn't have to say
See
shit
what
about
you
them being
did,
dark.
OG? OG, do you see what you did? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because had this been two light skinned hoes, nobody would have shit to say about them saying, bitch, both of y'all light and both of y'all hoes, ooh, glaciers. Nobody would have nothing to say. It wouldn't be a big deal. But now,
It'll
because
be
it's dealing with a
strange
dark
for you to
skin, and
work
my whole thing
outside.
is, listen, look, this is what I'm saying. But this is all I'm saying. Can we just say this was his first confessional and it was just a read? It was a poor choice of words, but it was just a read. And y'all not about to cancel, and I ain't watching the show, And all the rest of that
Well,
shit
A
that
bad
everybody else
read.
doing.
A bad choice of
well,
a
I
read.
mean,
A bad choice
we
of a
can
read.
acknowledge that what he said was bad. I mean, because nobody's really gonna talk about canceling. People say they're gonna cancel the show all the time and still tune in every week. But we have to ask ourselves if we see if like when we see these white people on the internet, you see a white lady out there and she shouts the N word at the black person. Are we gonna say that she had a racist moment or is she a racist? When does the person become the ist? Like, how many times do they have to do it for me to be able to be like call them a racist?
Right, but how do we know, as far as this goes, that Quan has always been that type of person? I myself personally don't know. So I'm not just gonna
We
cancel
all
him
don't
out.
know. We
No,
all
You know
don't
what
no,
know,
I'm
but
saying?
we all don't know.
For
But at
the
the
rest
same,
of the season, because of this one mistake, like a lot of people in the comments are. Now they're like, oh, I'm not dealing with the show because y'all allowing colorist people on it. I'm like, bitch,
I mean,
this is
let
the
them
first
have their
damn
opinion.
episode.
no, Terrence,
Let
like,
them
look,
have their opinion. But it's just like
Terrence, I completely
we can't just be
understand your
like,
opinion.
oh, let's just excuse this because we don't know. It's just like, girl, reprimand,
Right.
reprimand for those
Reprimand
you got
him,
to
actions.
correct them
let
while
him
you
get it
Right.
right.
need.
And I'm here for
No,
that. But don't
no,
just cancel the whole damn
oh
show
no.
for the, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I know, Terrence, I get what you're
But that's
saying.
not what. But that's not
I'm
what
not
we're
going to
saying.
cancel him, but I feel like in that statement that he made, it does deserve just a tad education, because that was a somewhat colorist statement as far as saying associated with black and ugly.
Shit, some
So we
I
can,
don't know.
we
I
can
I
just
don't give a
feel
definitely
like if
educate
damn.
him
this
on
was
that statement, but I won't call him a colorist or say I'm canceling him, you
right,
know?
that's all
Mhm.
I'm saying.
It
I
was
Right.
just
a
I
feel
get
like
you.
it
if
was a
this was the
problematic
90s,
statement.
Like Candy
nobody
said,
would
we
be
see
doing
each
all of
other.
this. It's
Hmm.
only
But
because
this
we're
ain't the
in this era
'90s.
where
It's not.
everything is just like
Cultural sensitive. I got you. I got
right,
you. Yes.
right. You know what
I
I'm
where
saying?
you
Like
come
if
from.
this
Yeah.
was the 90s, y'all bitches wouldn't be saying all this shit. Y'all would be going up
At
for
the
it,
end
saying
of
like, "Well, hey, fuck it. It is what it
at the
is.
end,
We came for the drag
but at the
queen,
end of the
so blah
day,
blah blah."
but at the end of the day, Terrence, it's not the '90s. It's the 2020s, and everything
I
is a
get
whole different
all
social
of that,
climate.
but I'm an
It's
old
let me
school.
finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. It's a whole different social climate. So you just have to be mindful of what the hell you say. At the end of the day, regardless of whether or not he's a colorist or not, the comment that he made was fucking problematic, and he needs to be called out on it. That is it.
I get all of that, but don't cancel the damn man for making it because he probably feels the way I feel. It was a
but at
damn
the same
Well, no
read.
one
time,
up here.
When did
Well,
the
we're not
read
speaking for
no, no,
become
people.
no.
colorist?
If you
It was a
are
read. Like,
if you are
let's not act like
somebody,
our parents ain't never said, get your black ass up. Bring your ugly ass in here. What the hell, you ugly? Like, stop that shit.
but as
That's
a
But
all
at the
I'm
day,
when
saying.
you're a dark skinned person, you can't
but
tell someone else
we're
how to
not
feel.
saying that.
You can't tell someone else how to
We're not
feel.
saying it.
No,
If
I'm
they took
definitely
offense
not
to
doing
that,
that.
you can't say your feelings are invalid and you don't want to deal with that person. That's just their opinion. That they have the right to do that though. If they don't
But
want to watch
is it
the
fair to
show
say?
because they're dark skinned and they felt offended by what he said, let that be them.
But is it also fair to say that a lot of them are using that right there as a catalyst to bring people on their side? Because I honestly feel like that's what a lot of this shit is too. Because again, back in the 90s where shit like that was said, it wasn't such a big, oh my God, you colorist, you this. It was a joke. It
Well, that's
was a
because that
read.
was social media.
And you dealt with it or you ran that whole back. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't condemn me because I come from a time where shit like that, if it was a read, it was a read. And you just took it and you dealt with it, you fought it, or you know, you lived to fight another day. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that people are
Okay,
wrong
but
for feeling the way
if
they
it's a
feel it.
read,
I'm
it's
not
a read.
saying that.
Okay, that's cool. But whether okay, I get what you're saying. If it was a read, it was a read. But if it's problematic, it's still problematic. So it has to be done. Nobody up here saying we're gonna cancel him. I could give a fuck about what nobody say outside of the four boxes that's up here. We're speaking for
Right,
ourselves. I just think
right.
that it's a problematic statement and he shouldn't have said it. And regardless of anything, like I know for a fact when I was watching movies and shit like this and all of that stuff, that's from the 90s. I watch movies and stuff and I'll be like, well, back then, I know if that movie came out today, it would have been a whole lot of backlash from it. But it's a different time, and things evolve, and things are just not the same as it used to be. So sometimes you do have to be mindful. There is social media now. It wasn't social media back then. So who's to say that it wouldn't be a big deal if social media was out back then? I mean,
It
everybody
wouldn't
out
have
here
been a
voice
big
opinions,
deal
and they have a
because
platform.
back then people knew what
How? But
joke
you don't
was.
know that.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
do
know
know
can't,
that.
that.
we can't
I
say
do
that.
know
No, you
that.
don't.
It
Can't
was
say
a time where jokes like that was
Okay.
being said
Okay,
and
Terrence.
people laughed and it
And it
wasn't such a
also
big deal.
wasn't. And it also wasn't.
Whereas
It
as it
also
is
wasn't social
now,
media.
everybody calls it a problem.
Yeah, we can't speak
But
because
it's
there was age. There's a different age of social media. Like there were people that probably were, but we would never know because they couldn't express it online where we could see it.
and
I
that's what I'm
get
trying to
that,
get him
but
to
does that
understand. But
make
he's
a
not hearing what
person
I'm saying.
no. Listen, I totally understand what everybody is saying. I do.
No, you
All I'm
don't.
saying is, no, I do. All I'm saying is, can we just accept the fact? Look, it was a read. I thought it was a read. Obviously, in today's society, it's not a read. It's a big damn deal. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. All I was saying was, both y'all black, both y'all ugly, and both of y'all fashions is fucked up. Like that's
So
all
when
I'm
you just
saying.
accept it as a
Can it
read.
just be that? And
So
everybody's like, all right, fine.
no,
Just don't
no.
do it
Why
again.
can't it? Why can't it be? It was the ignorant ass read, and you don't need to say the shit. Why not just say that? What's the problem in
Look,
saying that?
I come from a time where if you read a bitch, you read a bitch. And if it comes down to
Okay,
the
I
color
come
of
from
their
that.
skin or
Okay,
whatever,
I
you
come from
read
that
a hoe.
same time too,
It's a
though,
read.
Terrence.
And you just take it for what it
You
is. If you got a problem
okay?
with what I said, girl, fight me. Look, y'all not gonna
You
convince
think
me
that?
about that
Oh,
shit because I'm older
Yo,
than
I'm
y'all.
not
And I
against
come
you.
from a time where shit like that was done
Terrence, you're
and it
not that
was
much
not
older
a
than
big
us.
deal.
You're not that much
I am
older than
older
us.
than
You're just
y'all.
a damn
And
year
it was
older
coming
than.
from a time where
You're
it
just
was
a
not
year
that big
older.
of a
You're
deal.
a year older. You're a
Right?
year
So why
older. You're
don't
not that
y'all
much older than
understand
me.
what the
So
hell
I
I'm
come from the
saying?
same
So
place.
why don't y'all understand what the hell I'm saying?
Because we just don't agree.
Who said I didn't understand,
Well, we can
Terrence?
agree.
Who
Listen,
said
we
I
can
didn't
agree to
understand?
disagree. I come from it where comedians make jokes like that all the time and bitches laugh.
That
It
didn't make it
wasn't
right.
all of this, you colorist, you this, you that, you this, you that. Like I did not come from that time. So I'm sorry. And if y'all hoes mad at it in the comments, you bitches just
I'm not.
mad. I
I'm not
didn't come
mad.
from that time. I
Right.
come from a time where it's
I
jokes,
didn't
it's gags.
either. I
A
didn't
bitch
either.
read
But at
you,
the
you read her back. That's just where it was.
I didn't
Listen,
either, Terrence. I
everybody.
came from the same damn time you did, but I also know that it's a new age, a new time, a new era in this social climate. You
Well, I
also have
don't
to
get down
evolve
with
with the
that.
times
I get
too.
down from where you come from the time where you
But
read a bitch,
don't.
you read that whole back. And if that was the read that you got for that bitch, oh well, just deal with it. All of this, you colorist, you racist, you this, you that, off of one damn comment, girl, you came for me. I came back for you. Where does
The
like
comment was
how does the
ignorant,
bias get
Terrence.
called?
We listen. I respect your opinion. Like I respect everything that you're coming from, and like everything that you're doing. You
And
know what
I
I'm
could be
saying?
wrong as hell in the comments. I don't give a shit. That's where the fuck I was raised. When you came for a bitch, you came back at her. That's how I was raised. So don't come for me in the comments. When you came for a bitch, you came back at them. Whether it was colorist, whatever. You read me,
It's,
bitch. I'm read you the
it's
fuck
like you
back.
keep.
Deal with it.
It's like you keep regurgitating that as if, like I
Okay,
Because
said, as
people in
if
the
you're like
comments
10
not
years
let's
older.
understanding what I'm
It's
saying.
like
People in the comments
let's
are
take it
like,
back
"Oh, you
to
dead
let's take
ass
it back to
wrong."
this actual
That's all I'm saying. Why I gotta be wrong for
let's
making my
let's take it
damn
back to the
point?
actual
I
scene.
understand people are. not built the same.
Boy,
But everybody ain't
Tanner,
from where the
hold
fuck
on.
y'all from.
Hold
If
on,
you
hold on, hold on,
come
hold
for
on,
me,
hold
I'm gonna
on.
come for your ass back. And if
Let's
it
take it back
turns
to
to
the
your
actual
skin color
season
or how
because
you look, then that's just where the fuck
Juan
it's at.
said that out of nowhere. They were having their own separate thing going that had nothing to do with him. So why did he have to come out of the nowhere with the dark and ugly stuff when he wasn't even the one in the argument?
And that's what makes it bad right there. Like, what was the point of him even
I
saying it in the first
get
place?
all
Nobody
of
was
that.
going at him.
It was a
But
bad
if you
choice
if
of words. He probably shouldn't have used it in this day and time, but bitch, he used them. Get
probably
over it.
Uh,
Either you
Why?
gonna
don't
read
nobody
them
got to
back
get
or
over
you
it
gonna
because
get
you don't
over it.
don't don't nobody got to get
What?
over it because you don't give a fuck about it. Like, just because you got your opinion on it, everybody else does too. It was still a fucked
Yeah,
up
but don't
comment.
condemn
I'm not
me
trying to
for
take
my
away from what
don't
you're
condemn
saying.
me for my opinion. That's what I'm saying. Not
Who am I
y'all. Not
talking to?
y'all.
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh,
y'all.
okay. Make
Not
it
y'all.
okay.
People in the comments are condemning
Because
me for how I feel. And what I'm saying is people ain't from where the fuck y'all from. I come from a time where if you read a bitch, you read a bitch. That's all I'm
But why are
saying.
you focused on the?
Stop being so
Why
damn
are
because
you focused
people
on
coming
the?
for me personally.
Why are you
Don't
focused?
come for me personally
But you,
because I feel the way I
this
feel.
ain't the first time.
parents,
This ain't
we
the
love
first time,
you,
and it won't
It
be the
and
don't
last.
matter. It don't matter, Scotty. And you know just as well as I know. People get in the comments and they say whatever the flying fuck they want to say to us. But the minute that we say some shit and we go in and it's a fucking problem. All I'm saying is I understood where he was coming from. It was a bad choice of words, but however, he said it. It was a fucking read. Stop getting in y'all feelings with this colorism shit. Because I feel like had it not been for basketball wives, y'all wouldn't be up in here with all of this colorism bullshit. You wouldn't.
I
It
don't
would
even
have
watch
just been a
I
damn
don't.
read.
I don't even watch
I
basketball
disagree
wives.
with that, Tim. I think
I don't even watch basketball
for a
wives.
couple of years
Well,
now.
I ain't got nothing else to say because I said what I said.
But
I don't. I mean,
at any rate,
at any rate,
other than
People
that,
all in their damn feelings. Get the fuck out your damn feelings. It's more shit going on in the world than for y'all to be worried about that bullshit.
but Terrence, just like you got your opinion, everybody else got
I'm done with it.
theirs.
I'm done with it. I'm done.
I don't even see why you getting so upset about it.
Because that shit gets on my nerves. Like everybody feel like you got to agree with them or how the hell they feel. No, the fuck I don't. That shit gets on my goddamn nerves. No, the fuck I don't. I'm done with the shit. Let's move on.
okay. Let's move on.
That's what we're trying to do. Oh God, y'all have really killed the
So what
buzz
else
at this
happened on
point.
the show? I mean, what do y'all think about the characters as a whole?
I love Hershey. Hershey's very me. If I was she's kind of like, at least right now, very cute, calm, collective, kind of scoping out the scene. Reading King Payne for his ignorant comment about drag queens. Because if you are anybody in the LGBT community, you know that drag queens can make money, like millionaire money. And
Right.
just because not every drag queen is out here walking away with stacks and stacks of money doesn't mean that all drag queens can't make money.
Right.
Now, I
What
will
else?
say is that the drag queen career path is not an easy one to just go out there and just start doing. Okay, that's
Right.
probably the misconception. But
I think that King Payne said that just for shock value because I like you said like everybody else said on the panel, I don't know really like who's he's hanging around with. But like the people that I know down here in Houston, they can make a good little coin down here at the gay bars and stuff like that. So people listen. You get dudes drunk. They be giving you some money. It's just like a strip club. You do a drag performance. They go ahead and slide you in a 20 or 15 or whatever. $5, $1.
I mean, look,
But
and you
shoot, I mean,
gotta
you make some money off of it.
You gotta know how to. You gotta know how to perform. You gotta
You got
have
to know how to exactly. You got to
do your
work your
makeup,
work.
your hair, your clothes, all of that. Because if you busted, ain't nobody about to give you no.
Mm-hmm.
They not.
But I like they kind of the way that they introduced some of the people was a little odd. They just kind of threw them in to the group scene. Like D Hawkins just showed up.
Right. But like I think Terrence said this, but like T said, like I feel like that is the first episode is kind of just chopped. And it's been so long since Q announced that it was going to be a actual you know brand of chasing LA. So maybe a whole bunch of ish has changed, honey. Some people might was in the season, might not be in the season anymore. And shout out to Ray, who made a little appearance there, from the real world and Love and Hip Hop not Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He was on there for a little quick second. So
I wonder why.
I mean, well, I mean, he's apparently knows like Oliver and Q, and I'm sure that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is not the most lucrative of
listen,
avenues.
I don't like how in the words of Rocks Mona be. I don't like how
Don't
Mona
be.
be Hollywood be doing the. I don't like how Hollywood be doing our people. Like okay, now I can excuse Miles and Milan because they got on my damn nerves, but like maybe they could have made Ray a cast member or even Zale Swag with season 4 with Masika and all them.
No, we don't want to
That's
see
the
no.
same person that Jamar. That's the person that Jamar couldn't even remember on his.
I sure couldn't. I couldn't remember what that man name was, but I had his face and everything in my mind and could not say that man name.
Did he? Did you tell me he shaded you one time at a club?
Who?
No,
Ray, Mr. Ray?
No,
no,
Zell.
no. I
Oh
know.
well.
I saw Jason Lee, but we didn't. There was no interaction.
Okay, so I know this is
Oh,
a random discussion, but I really want to know you guys' opinions, especially as part of the community. Me and my homeboy got into it, like he dragged the hell out of me because I said that I felt like that if you're on shows such as national TV, Love Me Hip Hop or whatever, like Love Me Hip Hop, Zell Swag and Bobby Lights, they have OnlyFans with different. Like Bobby Lights had an OnlyFans with Jeffree Star ex thing. I forgot that basketball player name, but
The
I
one who
felt like that it was not. I couldn't get into it because I felt like that it was just not appropriate, especially if you're on national TV. That you should not be showing all your assets on OnlyFans. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean,
I ain't got no thoughts because what I think is wrong. So I'm gonna let y'all handle that.
get your money.
Oh,
Get your money
don't be like
however
that,
which way
bro.
you can.
here he go with the bullshit, getting all sensitive and all in his feelings, worried about what other people got to say about what he got
Yup,
to say.
I am. I am. Yup, I'm in my fields and I
Grow
got the right to
up.
be in my fields. Nope.
Grow up.
Everybody else
No, you
don't grow
told
up,
us.
so I gotta grow up. Nope.
I ain't trying to
Nope.
hear none of that shit because you tell everybody else to get the fuck over it. Now, bitch, you get over it. They
Nope.
said what the fuck they
Nope.
said.
Nope.
Uh,
It's
I'm in my
what you
fields.
said.
Nope.
Get over it.
Nope. Nope.
What you in your feelings of?
Nope. Cause I got
What
the
you in your
right to
feelings
be.
of?
Nope.
Terrence, don't be in your
I
feelings,
don't care.
please. It's
Be a
I
big
do
baby.
I
I don't
do
give a fuck.
well when I was doing consistently
You're
YouTube videos,
supposed
people
to
used
I
to
don't
care.
care.
drag me.
How you not gonna
I
care? You
don't,
supposed to care.
I don't care. I don't care, Terrence, because you acting like a big baby.
Yeah.
Like we did something to you.
Well, a
No, it
lot of
ain't big
people are about
y'all.
to
It's
disagree
the
with
people in the
what I'm about to say
comments.
now. So shoes. I mean, I just said my opinion on this. So a lot of people in the comments about to disagree with me.
Why? What you gonna
but
say?
having OnlyFans and being on national TV,
Yes, I feel like that is just not it. Like I just don't feel like
Why?
they should have an OnlyFans. So
I mean, honestly, shit, we watched Kim K get
Why?
busted out of
Yeah, like I feel the
so
okay,
same way. Why not?
exactly. So
understood. We watched
Why
Kim K
not?
get
I
fucked on
mean,
camera. We watched Nicki get fucked from the shower
listen.
line.
because I feel like as our community, we don't. It's not that many of us on national TV, and I think that it's going to just disrupt your brand or you being bigger than what you are doing right now. Like I don't think Nike or other brands would like, oh, you got an OnlyFans. You should, you FN on OnlyFans and you all on freak Twitter showing your assets.
But then again, though, Josiah, you also have to take into consideration that a lot of these people that are on reality TV that went to OnlyFans, they didn't have no other choice because it's a pandemic. Love and Hip Hop and all those shows went into hiatus. They had to get their money some kind of way, so that's why they turned to
Okay.
OnlyFans. I
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
can
know
accept
what?
that.
I
they
feel like
did that.
this. If you're really talented, you could just do some type of versus battle or some type of affordable old school show or something. I mean, you don't have to do OnlyFans. I don't mind it.
Well, what if you're not talented?
Then you're doing OnlyFans.
Like,
Okay? Look at Bobby
Um,
Line.
That's what I'm like, look,
but
Look at Zell Swag.
I can't knock you for using what you have to get what you need. I
like
can't.
when I
yeah,
I
but
can't. I can. I may not do it myself, but I can't tell you if you got a banging body that you work for. If people are going to pay you $20 to show your titty.
like okay, like when I saw
I
Zell,
mean, get it how you live. Listen,
I
look
can't
at
say
time.
that.
Wait, it was somebody. Y'all remember the girl that was on Dr. Phil, Catch Me Outside Ho?
outside, yeah.
She just made an
yeah.
OnlyFans and made $1 million off of that shit. So it goes like I said. I mean, you know, if you got good sex, you got a big dick, and you in the public eye, the pandemic going on, you ain't working right now. I mean, she made $1 million.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, House of Aaron.
Oh, what's
I
good,
see you
House of
right.
Aaron? Okay.
Hey, Aaron, don't come for me. Do not come for me. Talk about something I'm feeling good at. Aaron, don't come for me, Aaron. How you doing,
He
boo?
done
I
being a
love
damn.
Aaron.
He
Shout
done
out
being
to
a playing
House
baby
of Aaron.
child.
Yeah, shout out to House of
Them
Aaron.
water
I like
signs,
House of
I tell
Aaron a
you.
lot. Shout out to him. Coming for me.
Like,
Um,
okay. One of the comments said, like Jeff said, if Black China wanted to be, she can go to OnlyFans to Love It. Well, she can go to Love and Hip Hop, and her brand is fine. But I feel like how bigger can you get other than Love and Hip Hop? I mean, when I think of Love and Hip Hop, I think of D-list celebrities. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real.
I
I
mean, I
can't
think
really
of
see
D-list
you,
celebrities for love of hip hop, unless you K Michelle or Cardi B.
Cardi B, and
You know
you
what I'm
work your way
saying?
up. You
Somebody.
know,
Yeah, I mean, when I look at it, like, I'm not
But you know,
interested in love and hip hop this season. I'm not interested in it. Now that I see that Trash Can Yan done migrated her ugly ass over here, and they still got Erica Mena. I'm not looking forward to it.
wait, who
but you know
trash
that goes
can?
back to what I Yandy.
Oh, Yandy. Oh, yeah, she is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, isn't she? Child. Ain't you a stable
I don't know
in
why.
Love and Hip Hop New York?
Damn. Y'all remember D.
We know
Smith?
Jamar.
I
I
remember D.
lived
Yeah.
for
Smith.
D.
Yeah.
Smith. I felt like she got Tammy together. I lived for D. Smith. I'm not gonna lie. I was here for
Fuck
D.
D
Smith.
Smith.
I like
Fuck
D.
D
Smith.
Smith.
Why you don't like D. Smith? What she do to you?
She came in here. She came in here. She came on that show with a big ass ruffles chip on her motherfucking shoulder, like somebody owed her something. Bitch, bye. And she just used
Well,
to come at people for no reason.
well, D. Smith, I liked you. I mean, I don't know what Scotty problem is, but I
Of
liked you.
course you
I felt
did.
like you
Of
got
course you
Tammy ass
do.
together. I mean, I'm gonna be real.
For no
I felt
reason.
like
For no reason. Absolutely no
no,
reason.
fuck all
And I
that
don't even
because
like Tammy.
Tammy came at Kalita for no damn reason down at her damn club opening and
She
she
came
almost got
at
herself
Kalina.
fucked up.
She came at Kalina. She did not come at D Smith. She Kalina, not D Smith. So don't even do that.
I don't
And I don't
care.
even like
She
Tammy.
came at her for no reason. So if D Smith came at Tammy for no reason, oh well.
Terrence,
So
shut
I
up.
lived for D Smith. I was here. I lived. I was all
Like,
here.
shut up. You always
Period.
you always living for these tragic ass bitches. Like, shut up.
Well, I mean, listen, quiet as it's kept, I really won't Walker. I won't Walker in my bed.
What has
Now,
D
I
Smith
ain't
been?
no
What's been
bones
up with
about
D
that.
Smith? What's she been up to?
What the fuck?
Who cares what she's been up to, child?
Wait, who? Who you talking about, D Smith?
Yo.
And I was here for her representation, but girl, she started acting a fool. I'm like, girl, fuck that broomstick looking
Yeah,
hoe.
it started getting a little bit too much extra, and I'm like, girl, D Smith, now sis, now I'm trying.
I want to see you win, but you doing the most.
Listen, I'm trying to be here for my trans women.
Well, she
Baby,
lost.
you was doing too much on that season. That's why you
D
only
Smith, I lived for you, and I was here for you getting Tammy's bullshitting ass together. I felt like that bitch deserved it for getting in between Rashida and Khalid's friendship. Fuck that bitch. I was here for D Smith. Get her ass together.
Boy, shut
Period.
up. Shut your
Who
ass
was that other
up.
girl that was really annoying from that season? That she was
Betty Idol, her
Her
sidekick.
Betty
friend,
Idol.
I didn't like Betty Idol. I like her.
So you like D. Smith with her annoying and trashy ass, but you didn't like Betty Idol, boy.
You better
Man.
motherfucking believe it because I was on her side when it came to Tammy. I was. When it came to Tammy, I was on her side. Yeah, I did. I lived.
Okay.
Like I did not see it for Tammy ever since Tammy came in between Rashida and Khalida. I ain't lived for Tammy. Bitch,
don't
She
like
you
didn't
how
come
they
held
in
on.
between shit.
You
She
held
didn't come in between
on
shit.
to
Rashida
that
came in
piece of
between.
tea all this time, and then the minute that you fell out with her, now you want to pull out that piece of tea. No, fuck that. If that bitch was fake back then, let me know that shit back then. Don't let me
I
know
don't
that
like how
shit.
they treated Kalina season 4, period. Of
Yeah,
Love and Hip
like
Hop. I feel
no,
like
fuck
they
it.
did
I
her
ain't like
so
Tammy back
wrong.
then.
Rashida pissed me off so. I hated Rashida that most that season. Season 4, the way how she treated Carly, her ride or die
Mm-hmm.
friend, and the way
I won't say
Carly
shit.
Yeah,
messy as hell, honey. The way she treated Kalina and played in front of her face. I don't like
yeah.
that.
I
They
won't
did
hear for
Kalina
Rashida
so
for that
wrong,
shit.
honey.
I won't.
Season 4, they did her
Mm-hmm.
so wrong. I don't
Yeah,
like.
But yet,
I won't hear
but
for it.
yet, but yet, y'all want to feel so sorry for Rashida now that she going through the bullshit she going through and everything
I
else. But y'all
No,
just look
I
I
have
sour
don't
because
never
she
feel
felt
implemented
bad
sorry
for what
for
bullshit
Rashida
that
Rashida.
she
going through with
did.
Jasmine. I don't feel bad for what Rashida was going through with Jasmine. This Rashida karma. Because you didn't believe K Michelle when K Michelle that myth hits was kicking off in her goddamn ass. So I don't feel bad for Rashida and what Rashida is going through. I don't feel bad for what she's going
Did
through.
you have to
Not
say?
to mention
Did you have to say
she's
that like
selling
that?
not to mention she's selling all that cheap ass shit to all of these people and they falling apart the minute that they walk out of goddamn the store, whatever it's called. I don't feel bad for her. I don't
You talking
feel
about
bad for
press?
her.
That's not
I
that.
don't. Press. I don't feel bad for her.
Okay, that's the right name for her store, Pressed, because that's exactly what she is.
So you went and buy a keychain from Press?
It would turn
I would
green.
not go. I would.
Keychain. Are we?
I wouldn't dare step foot up in Press, child. When me and my friend went to Atlanta to see the K Michelle concert, they wanted to go to that damn mall, and they said, "Oh, there's Rashida's store. We're going there. You going in?" I said, "Hell no! What the fuck I feel like going in there?" She was
Cause
in there too, but I ain't going there.
she
Mm-mm.
probably know exactly who you are too. She wouldn't agree to you. She know exactly who you are. I know she do.
A
I
lot of
know
us
she know who she
know who we
is.
are.
She probably like that bitch. Got the nerve to walk in my store. I hope she asked me for a goddamn picture so I can reject her.
A
Oh,
lot of them be
Jesus.
knowing. A lot of them be knowing who we are.
Right.
Yeah.
Like to be real,
Oh shit.
I'm not looking forward to loving hip hop only because you got Erica Mena up here now that her and Safari is getting a divorce.
Not so
So I
furry.
guess Safari, that's that man name, Safari. He won't let them furs
Wait a
go.
minute.
He won't let them
No,
furs
please,
go,
not so
girl.
furry. I
He
cannot.
won't let them furs go, child. Then you got Trash Can Yan migrating from over here, round there to Atlanta with felony man DCs. I'm not looking forward to it. At least Mimi had enough sense to be like, I don't have nothing else to offer this show. I was for Mimi. Mimi, I'm glad you left because you
I'm,
was tired of the lane after the whole sex tape thing.
in the words of Boys and Men, the
She gone
storyline
for
done
real?
ran dry. Let's now wait
Yeah,
till the
she left.
water run dry.
Oh, I know she left.
Exactly, Josiah. Yeah, she left. I did a tea talk about that like a year ago.
Scotty, you didn't know
She
that? Yes.
left
She
Love and
did
Hip
an
Hop.
interview and she said,
Yeah,
baby, I'm done.
yeah.
Hip
I'm
hop ever
glad you done, Mimi. Mimi tired of being gay for pay. Mimi gave us everything. She fought with Jocelyn. She got
listen,
called the maid. She
Terrence,
did everything. She did a sex tape. Mimi did a lot for Mona Me.
Terrence, they done juice Mimi out to lemonade, pomegranate juice, cucumber
Right,
lemonade water with vodka. They done juice
right,
everything that she had, honey.
right,
They done juice everything. She dry.
right. She
Like
dry.
that.
She ain't got nothing else. She ain't got. Carly Red need to leave too. Bringing her old weeble wobble shaped ass up here with Lamar Odom smoking up all his son money,
And I
putting
just,
all his
I'm
son
just so,
college fund up his damn nose. I'm
bruh.
not living. I'm not dealing with that storyline.
Bro, and
I ain't
listen,
dealing
I'm
with it.
so upset because this man has been through so much and he has overcame what he overcame only for you to go back to the bullshit with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Bro, you damn near almost died. You know what I'm saying? You was in the ICU. You was almost gone.
Right,
And you know, you recovered. God has blessed you with another life and you done
right.
brought back on. You got back with Carly Red on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? I think not. No, no, no. Papacito.
Mm,
Okay.
Right.
this
I'm
season
not
gonna be
living. And
trash.
then we still see Rashida for what?
Okay,
Chris
so
done had a
The-
baby. You done got pregnant. He cheated on you with bitches in the hot tub while you was pregnant. May I add,
so basically
you
Love and Hip
retired
Hop.
from
Um
music. You did a
uh-uh.
lot. He
So
had a
well,
basically,
baby.
that's the reason why Jamar don't watch anymore.
okay, Jamal, I'm
I'm
sorry. You
blaming.
sitting here looking like the lost child of the corn. You don't even know what's
I
going on.
I
Right. Jamar, I
uh,
don't blame
uh,
you.
I don't
Last
blame you,
season was so
bro.
good.
Like,
don't give a damn about none of them hoes no more.
I don't blame him. I really don't. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like I'm not look like everybody got into my comments and said they was looking forward to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Why? I'm not.
There's not there's
I don't
like
know what
just
movie.
that whole franchise. I just
So you feel like it need to be the final season? Do you feel
I'm
like it need to
the
be the
final
final
season.
season,
Like
or do you feel like they need to get new people?
it should have been a final season like 4 years ago. I need something completely a whole new franchise. Cause like honestly, the LGBT online reality shows have taken all of my attention.
Yeah,
And maybe it's just because it's newer, but because most had a housewife and some of Love and Hip Hop have been on for over a decade. Sometimes some of them, and it's just like, how many more times are we going to repeat this formula?
right.
You
Well,
know,
I
I
was
just
surprised that you even enjoyed Bell Collective. I was surprised you wouldn't even. I was surprised when you told me you was enjoying Bell Collective.
I mean, because it was this different formula. It felt like something new, as opposed to you already know what Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's gonna give. You already know what the
You-
Housewives are gonna give. You already know
right.
all that shit. And so it's like, what are you really looking forward to see if maybe this one
Yeah,
new
because
interesting?
if you're looking at Love and Hip Hop, you know you're gonna have a love triangle.
Right.
That's number one.
It's right. It's gonna be the
You
resident gay
go,
boy. There's gonna
yeah,
be
the
a
resident
sister.
gay boy.
Yeah, that's number two. It gotta be a Cardi B impersonator or a Jocelyn impersonator. That's number three. You gotta have a Kirk
I
and
think,
Rashida.
most definitely. I think they lost what the show was actually about.
Baby,
at the
them
beginning
first
because
the first 3 seasons were reality gold at the time. I had so much
yes, it
fun
was.
loving Hip Hop Atlanta
Yes,
those
it
first
was.
3 seasons.
It was because they
But
actually had people on there at one point in time with actual talent, and they were able to get away from Love and Hip Hop and actually be something. Now these
Mhm.
people get on Love and Hip Hop, and no one wants to take them seriously anymore. Like
because
nobody
baby,
really.
why oh why was that one time that Mimi was so mad at Stevie J about what is he out here doing about your kids and how many kids is he out here? Who gives a fuck? Do you get your
Right,
check? Yes,
right,
that's all you need to worry
right,
about. That's all
right.
you need to. And so when it started doing all that shit, I'm just like, girl. And then Tommy over there crying on cue. Um, what else was going on? Child, Life Jennings was on the show. I said, girl, what the fuck going on? We was
Hmm.
looking for a
Yeah,
dog on Love and Hip Hop.
man. When they started looking for that dog, I knew I was done.
We
Then
were
Right,
looking for a
exactly.
dog on Love and Hip Hop.
I knew I was done, like completely. When Princess and Ray J was looking for a fucking dog,
I
I was
had
done.
that was it. I was in the middle of trying to do the review about the whole Fitz and what's that girl? What's that bitch name? April Dayton girl.
April, I
I
knew
had
I was done
Scotty,
at that point.
why did you
Hmm?
start reviewing Married to Medicine?
That shit is tired and through, and I
I
can't take
know
it.
it. I know it. Thank you. That see, all of the T subs and T squad in here, y'all keep asking me why. That's why. I'm over that shit.
I
and that's
mean, honestly, because they be making it seem like Married to Medicine is just so much better than Real Housewives of Atlanta. And even though Housewives of Atlanta has had a terrible season this year, Married to Medicine is fucking terrible. Like,
when was the last time that
it's
Housewives
terrible.
had a good season?
The last
Um,
time I enjoyed a season of The Housewives immensely was probably season
Season
11.
9.
11 for
for
me.
me, mine was the one when Kim Zolciak came back and Nene and Kenya went in and let half on her ass at the reunion. That was my favorite season because
Oh,
I
that's
was
season
living
10.
for
Yeah,
that.
that's season 10. That's
Season,
season
yeah,
10.
Oh,
that
Yeah.
was my
what are we talking
favorite.
about?
They went in and let half on Kim Zolciak.
The last
I
time
was
that the
there for it.
Housewives had a decent season worth watching.
Damn. I would say, oh my god, I guess yeah, season 10. The
Yeah,
season
see,
11 was
I was here
Shamari
for that. Lord,
because
I was here for that.
listen, okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I feel like season 10, it was getting a little boring starting off, but I appreciate the season 10 because once season 11 came out with Shamari, it was like kind of reminiscent to season 13, how boring the season started off with. I was like, yikes. Okay, yeah. Season 10 was the last good season. But my personal season was season 8 with Ken Fields because it was just enough drama.
Yeah, that was a
That
good
was
one
a
Just
too.
enough,
mess.
but
That whole
it
thing
was
was a
mixed with
mess.
drama and wholesomeness.
I
You know,
liked it that season. I
Give
liked the
him
one with
plenty of fucking
it's
tape.
an underrated season. It's an underrated season now.
Can
It
you
I
imagine
is.
liked
that
the
being a big
one with
ass bully to that girl for
Demetria
no reason?
McKinney up there too. Y'all
Can
remember
you,
Yeah,
when
Kenya
people
was.
thought she was really a crackhead? Y'all remember that shit?
Oh yeah. See, that was season 7. Yep. I remember that.
Phaedra said, "Oh, you was playing a crackhead, bitch. What the? That bitch is an actress, Phaedra. What are you
And I
talking
feel
about?
like they
You
edit
really thought
they
that this woman was a crackhead? What do you mean?"
right.
And
They
Demetria ain't say shit to her.
out of that
Demetria
season.
was better than me. I'd have read Phaedra ass down.
Because I don't understand why Phaedra and Demetra was going at it like that. I didn't understand. I feel like they edited an important scene out of that season. You know.
I'd have read Phaedra ass down. Lord knows
They
it couldn't
actually,
get
they
me.
actually, just like with this season, they edited a lot out of season 7 because Candy Mitra really during season 7, but we just didn't see it because they cut it all out.
You said Candy and
Hmm.
Demetra, Phaedra and Demetra didn't get along like that.
Candy and Demetria, she didn't. They didn't get along either, but they cut it out.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I
See, I
remember
didn't know
reading about
that.
them
I
having
didn't
like
know that.
a yeah. I remember reading about them having like this big heated ass argument, and we never seen it. So
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Okay.
know. But yeah, I think. But as far as Love and Hip Hop Atlanta goes, I think the last time I really enjoyed Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was probably season 4. Anytime after season 4, I was really watching it out of habit after that because I didn't enjoy it like
That's
that
really what it
since season.
was.
Season
We kept
5.
thinking it was gonna get good and thinking it was gonna hopefully come back and be better. And they started adding all these new bitches, and it's just like, you know what? I'm just
Listen,
gonna let this
season.
go.
Yeah, I agree. Season 4 was the best season because I love that season. When Mama D found love with Ernest Honey and she sung at the church, I deserve. And then that season where Mimi was tired of Nico and Nico versus Mimi, Stevie J had to interject and fight for his woman, Mimi. I like that season. Jocelyn, I'm sorry. Oh my God, Jocelyn just got back from Puerto Rico getting her mind right. Yeah, that was a good season.
Jessica Dime was
Justin Dime,
introduced.
yeah, Justin Dime and Tiffany, that Tiffany girl got into it, throwing drinks at each other. That was a good season. I feel like when
That
K
was the
Michelle
last.
came back, half like 90% of the girls didn't want to film with her because only Arian, Carly Red, and I believe Jocelyn only wanted to film with her at that time. I was like, okay.
What y'all talking about?
Huh?
Hip hop.
What y'all talking about?
And
I'm talking
then
about
when
season 4 and
Love and
season
Hip
5
Hop.
of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
So, ooh.
But when
Oh
K
Lord.
Michelle did, but and y'all know I love K Michelle, but when she
Hmm.
came to season 5 and she was the main cast member, I'm like, for what? She ain't even there. What's the point?
Hmm.
Like K
So,
Michelle was only on 4 or 5 fucking episodes. What's the point?
um, I have to run. It's been wonderful. I love you
Oh,
all. You all got
we can end this now because it's almost 3 hours at this point. So we can
Okay.
end this now. First off, I think we had a great first show. We had a lot of fun. Got a little heated just a little bit, but at the end of the day, we were able to rebound from that. I mean, that's what friends do. I mean, I argue with Terrence all the time, so this is nothing new. Um,
Right.
this is really nothing new at all. But
Right.
however, I would have, at first I said that they would be able to ask us questions towards the end, but child, we done ran longer than I anticipated. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode. I think I have all of their IG handles at the bottom of the video already. So if you want to follow them on IG, you can. The next time we do this on Terrence's page, he'll be the next person. Is anybody free next Friday?
no.
I'm free.
I I can make it. I can take off next Friday. That's no issue.
I
Oh,
say
Jamar's not free.
I say no because we about to finish the assistant next weekend. That whole weekend is a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay. Um, maybe the week after next then.
The week after.
But
Are you free like on a Tuesday or something like that? Like maybe a Tuesday because I think I'm free that following Tuesday. If I'm not mistaken.
But I do have to hit it. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
All right.
Bye, boo.
Bye,
you could
y'all.
you could just stay until I close it out.
Hurry the
We're
hell up,
closing it out, but
bitch.
okay. Okay, but anyway, like I said, the next time we do it, it will be on Terrence's page. We'll figure out when the next time we're gonna do it amongst ourselves. But thank you guys for watching. Until the next episode of Boys Night Out, we will holler at you guys later. Peace out.
All right.
And I want to know what the fuck this bitch got to do this